Yeah, I felt like even that retake in the last round, it just kind of like...
It was so slow.
Just lacked pizzazz. You know, we're talking about...
It's 3v3, so you're not always going to win, but they didn't seem like they had much of a plan.
You had m0NESY and Nico in the mix of that. We hit a minute here. Just trying to reclaim a little bit of lobby control. Toying with m0NESY, but he doesn't pull the trigger until it's lethal. And that is Starry. Eliminated out of this one. Clean shots from Magisk. And we got Falcons taking the lead back. Trying to hit this A-side with a bit more, a little bit of lobby control. Stuck inside of the smoke. TeSeS gonna give them the space though. Gets a little awkward. He's already got teammates. The T's, that is, downstairs, so they're trying to join up forces down lower. Zacher having slipped down into the vent. Secret control looking good though for Falcons. They're gonna hear that bomb plant going down. And there's an M4 out there in the hands of Westmelon, who, it's gotta be said, is playing lights out. He's 12-5. He gets a reload off with the rifle, and he's got Amelia to try to work with. Floating out in front of this retake. I said the last one looked a little uninspired. We hit that halfway point again. They open up the single door. They've lost their ramp split. Oh. Now it's easy.
They ought to all fit through single now.
Westmelon 3 kills into this. Tech9's the 4th. And this man's on an absolute tear. 15 kills deep. Magisk's gonna clear him, but the bomb's gonna decide this one, and Lin Vision have an answer.
Oh, it's another messy round out of Falcons. And a lot to do with Westmelon and his individual ability. Of course, 4 kills. It's pretty incredible, but what's happened here?
Just jumps up, gets a dry duel versus Kixan. He didn't get nearly enough damage in. 15 health left over for these follow-up 2 frags. Dodges the m0NESY shot. One-man army downstairs.
Uh-oh, is he walking into this? Trying to get around the corner. Oh, he's gonna find the kill. Nico at least picks off 1.
One pesky Lin Vision player still floating around up in that lobby. TeSeS wants help. He'll get that ramp player to come down with him, so good on Magisk to control lobby, but Kixan only gets the 1. TeSeS though's gone unnoticed, and he's gonna milk this for all it's worth. Beautiful hold here from TeSeS downstairs.
Falcons just inching out a lead here, 6-5.
Yeah, I don't think Lin Vision are gonna be upset with the result in the first half. And they'll try this Hail Mary over towards ramp one final time. TeSeS getting good damage in. And m0NESY right there to lend helping hands. TeSeS doesn't end this half with the most amount of frags, but some very critical rotates down to lower. Kixan, eesh, getting awkward, but the pistol could finish off Su if not for having to turn around. Su just lets his teammates do the heavy lifting.
Another 3v3.
We go back 3v3, but guess who's got the bomb?
Yeah, Falcons. They've got that under watch. And with the health remaining, this is going to be more than difficult. There's a lot of time left over, but now they're down another player.
Oof, tough one to swallow here. Lin Vision, last attempt at hitting this B site where they've found some success, more or less. And if only they had that bomb in the process, but not this time. Total control from the Falcons, a 7-5 half, and a good recovery right there at the tail end as we go 6 rounds back and forth to close it.
Like, I think we've seen better maps out of Lin Vision, you know. So, 5 rounds, I think they'll take it.
See what their defense has in store. We're going fast into the upper hit. Zacher from the corner. He gets burned out. We get the Westmelon trade frag to make the difference. Barely standing now, but that doesn't seem to slow anybody down. Kixan 1v3 in a pistol where he's gone unnoticed. Doesn't have bomb possession. It's sitting down on the floor. He'll have to double back for this. Vent player is going to get ready to roll. He's going to try to fly up this ladder to catch him off. You got to be careful with a play like that.
Oh,
and he pops Su first.
Oh, nice, sorry. Coming up early. That's how you would do that. He had to make that move.
And walks away from it. Nico's going to try his hand, and that's further damage now for Star to have to stomach.
That's both kneecaps now.
That is not ideal. Just stuck all the way in the depths of garage with nothing to do for it.
But these MP9s in this position versus 3 players coming out, who's going to win?
We got flashes if they want to try to throw him. Amelia waiting for that contact. It is right there. Utility gives wind of it. Shadow, all he needs to know. Peeks in, gets a second, and now from the top of the boxes, Zacker's gonna let it go.
Wow, they got balled.
Another double from him. Nico from outside, now stuck in lobby at 35 seconds. He's gonna clear all these corners, but his gun's almost empty. And Call Me Sue goes for the swing. A Lin Vision gun round win with MP9s for 4.
Yeah, the setup's perfect.
They're gonna try to mask the window break. Looks like they've done it successfully.
Yep.
Zacher doesn't move an inch.
Oh.
Well, I say that. He pushes forward.
He goes into an interesting spot. I mean, well, but Nico lose sight of him. He's already passed trophy. Okay, but everyone's dying, so Zacher now.
Lobby.
Oh, awkward. Zacher, could he make it a highlight here? Up to the roof is the only way out.
He's still wary of Spawn, but he has done a good job of
let's
just
get crazy.
scaring him off. Let's chase him. Thing is, there's another T still in Spawn. He thinks about it.
Let's make a movie, Zacher.
He considered that option? Are you kidding me? This is a 1v5 with Op, and he just continues to see red. He chases down that bomb planter, who's found a little safety back sight. Now he burns himself down to 32. Certainly not ideal. Smoke grenade on main. Frag with it. Feels like he's got to just let this one go, even though those 3 shots are stupendous.
Yeah.
That was a round where Westmelon died first to Magisk through Squeaky.
Come on, he's not hitting shots like that right now.
Yeah, no, your guess is good as mine. Whew. But he'll get downstairs again. Nico not wasting a moment. Magisk will get bettered by Call Me Sue. A push through Hut. Oh man, there's no control for Falcons. They have to go back to deal with this.
Very awkward. I mean, maybe they come back and they just take a ramp now since Nico's already downstairs, but...
Oh, but he gives up his angle. He's trying to get further deeper in. Now all of a sudden, utility pressure.
Nice shot.
Wild Blind still able to get it. Westmelon versus Nico.
Oh, don't take out Nico right now.
First damage is Westmelon's, but Nico gets the headshot. Thing is, you're cut off. Kicksand's in this corner, and Starry's not going to let his guard down. It is all Nico now. He's got no bomb possession and no easy road to go grab it.
I mean, it was fundamentally sound, but there was no finesse. Zero finesse on this round for Falcons. I think it was a move that Lin Vision could have seen coming. It was a natural way to play the round, and you'd expect with Falcons, you know, being a tier above Lin Vision in this spot, that they could find a different way of approaching it, but no.
Shout out Nico. He was able to get the better of Westmelon despite being 50 versus 100 health. Hit him with the headshot. It's not all guns here for Falcons, and it's sure as hell not fun. Lin Vision double digits, holding off his A site. It's a slaughter on the attempt.
Crushed.
Absolutely stopped.
Yep.
In their tracks. This is real.
Oh yeah, it's no longer a joke. It hasn't been for a few rounds, to be honest, and no, they don't have utility, man. They're gonna have. They need a kill to run this down, and Magic dies inside of Hut, which will be confusing for the CTs. But they're up numbers. They can spread out to single, but like, how are they going? They can't deal with ramp at all right now.
So we're gonna get a single burst with 3 players, one member from Falcons out of double side. That one gets killed pretty quickly. Now the bomb plant's in question, and this one just falls apart again.
There's no way. There's no way for them to win that round. It's that wall of smokes again, but this time no actual secret play. They're obviously ready and waiting for something to come towards ramp, but surely it's not going ramp without that move right now. Nico looks like he's about to reroute into mini.
Call Me Sue and Starry layered up on high alert is already. They're starting to emerge though. Very good path out from Falcons. They get way too deep for Lin Vision to be able to hold on to anything.
That leaps and bounds better here for Falcons.
Much better. They really emphasize Squeaky. They get that wide angle and they clear the players out of their corners. So Falcons, I mean, 1 of 4 to push OT.
It's not the most complicated call. The main difference is this time Nico's not actually crossing. But the rest of Lin Vision have already cleared out lobby.
I mean, Amelia is on the rooftops. And if he's lucky, he's going to find the perfect timing. 2 kills there. It's a 3 versus 5. You've got no map control. You've got no chance at getting back without fights at every step of the way. At the very least, you've got m0NESY and Nico together.
They know they're here.
Starry down beneath watching the base of this.
This has got to be the best route.
Also, Tesses has the bomb, dude, so that's the CT player with the bomb at 15 seconds.
Tesses doesn't see this.
He's got to throw the flash, but he still has that bomb. He's got to get in now. And as Tesses gets the kill down beneath, 10 seconds to scramble, m0NESY gets nothing. And believe your eyes. This is no hallucination. This is 2020 Lin Vision.
Yeah, that's right. You better mess with the vision.
On the CT side of Mirage, very excited to see what form they bring today and if they can make that clean run into the top 16 where the world's best wait. Simple start strong.
Elige, not so much, but Legacy, they pull up in spades in this pistol. Started with a simple kill. And then very, very quickly, Legacy went on to complicate matters. Carrigan and Frozen left up in this 2 versus 4. Waiting for the smokes to fade. Carrigan shot in the back of the head. It's a clean turnaround in that pistol. And Dumao's already up on his feet.
I was wondering if he's going to do this, and obviously he's been doing it every game, so why stop now? But this is the kind, look at Simple, this is the kind of player, and this is the kind of team that if you talk smack,
all right, Frozen. Seen his Deagle do some dastardly stuff at the major so far. And it's put FaZe in a great spot here in this eco round. These are just pistols, no armor in behind it.
good chase.
Good chase on Elige down at lower. Still the Frozen Deag hungers for more out on short. He got the spot. Collects a lot of damage, but can't quite finish his meal. Still, Simple now aware that they're coming his way and set up back in the spawn on the Deagle. Simple in the right place. Frozen's been overran, but in comes Carrigan. The captain links up with Simple back at the spawn, plant in for Legacy, and Carrigan just swings it wide, running down the planter. Carrigan left in the clutch, and Dumao denies it.
4 kills for Dumao. Okay, he's got a reason to shout. Can we run that one back from Simple, please? I didn't quite catch that. That's a 3-on-5 for Legacy. Simple's not happy. Well, you know, let's have a gun round.
Let's see now, right? The guns are out. Simple might have told him to quieten down, but let's see if he's able to force him to do that. They've lost Frozen right off the top of the round. It's the Sadzin AWP that delivers the opener to Legacy.
Carrigan, the difference maker here, the only man at this B-bomb site to stop the play. Push deep into the apartments on this fade. Dumao on the right.
Simple is walking in through lower as well, but there's 2 players holding on to this. Simple's now been spotted, but he goes for the fight and continues pushing up. Him and Carrigan play right into this B-hold, and Legacy are onto a 4th.
Oh my, just like that, Harry. This is starting to look very good for Legacy right now.
Terrorists win.
Only using it when they must. Con smokes traded. Oh, someone could sneak through that and get into jungle. There's almost a wall there for Legacy, but Elige is fighting through it into connector, not giving the space for free. That's a perfect peek for Sadzin. Catches Rain after he throws utility. Elige needs to hold connector, or this site will fall.
Good for the first, and clean trade work from Simple in the window to keep this one even, but they've lost the A site in all this downtime. Just leaving the angle for a moment with Sadzin. It's unable to find Frozen over on Cat, who just plays it safe, looks to group with his teammates back in the spawn.
Full info.
Last time we were here, Carrigan just threw himself out on an island, made a play and tried to win it single-handedly, but he's been tapped out straight away. It's just Simple left standing. Legacy still flawless on this T side and showing no signs of slowing down. They're going to play through that. They've all jumped into this smoke, and yet they walk on through. Call Simple's bluff on that smoke at ramp. That's a clean shot to open from FaZe's Star AWPer. Simple on the board, and now that AWP knowing about it's a boost up over the stairs. They're hoping that can catch Rain off balance, and it will. The bomb comes back around. This is the A play after all out of Legacy.
And they know he's there.
Sadzin's AWP now owns this angle, looking deep down into the spawn. Not quite able to catch Elige on that swing, but Lux will. And they jumped up, ready to fight Simple here. Gonna get spammed to death. Carrigan has to fly solo and he can't find a thing. Legacy are earning these round wins. And there's no more fighting talk from FaZe Clan. They're getting bullied here on Mirage.
Absolutely blown out of this map right now. 4 kills for Lux this time. Everyone's had their moment in the limelight for Legacy. And while Simple starts it, another 5v4 for FaZe. And a Legion in uncleared position. None of this is enough. Simple gets banged out through the box. And even with the info, Carrigan shifts into that angle.
Oh dear. Miss smoke. Supposed to help them go across and actually get this play over towards the connector. Instead, that's missed its mark. Elige and Carrigan both in the kill feed as FaZe Clan try and put their first round on the board. They're in an advantageous spot right now. This bomb rotating back around for a last second link up with Lato over on ramp.
This 1-2 setup they won't be ready for. If they kill Rain first, they're not going to clear Frozen under Balk.
And these footsteps are heard, so Elige also moving over. Rain refusing to go down quietly. Even takes one of the grave.
Go get him.
And that's going to repel this A play. FaZe Clan, it takes them 8 rounds, but they finally break through.
Or Elite dropping under while Simple orbs the window. Looks like Legacy want to keep it simple, just go for a B-pop, and Simple seems to have that read already. He's running his rotation. Carrigan only just getting behind the site in time. He's spotted as well. Legacy is strung out a little bit. Only one man in the bomb site, but he gets the entry. Simple needs something here from the window, and Lux has even cleared up mid. A 1-by-1 FaZe fall in this round across every part of the map. Mid, B, and A, nowhere is safe. Simple can't survive the smoke spam, and Lux is even yelling during the round. He knows that's a tilting death. My, oh my. Everyone survives.
Just on rails.
Making it look easy. 12-3 for Lux, 12-4 for Dumao. And look at Dumao go. He's crept out. They have no idea. Rain, important kill. This round would have come unraveled if that entry it comes in for Legacy, but they will still move up connector, and FaZe don't know just yet how close these players are. Lux has snuck through. Elige, important frag. FaZe hold on to something, but this site is still getting lost.
Oh, that's a couple of clean taps for Nissim as Legacy wrestle this one back. Lato overran. It's going to fall onto Sadzin in this clutch. 1v2 to try and keep this scoreline just so out of bounds for FaZe. Never let them get going on Mirage. Sadzin looks to creep through the back line. This guy, at stage 1, was very much a player to keep an eye on. In stage 2, he's had more and more of the team coming alive. But a lot's being asked of Sadzin here. 45 seconds to work with as he goes on this lengthy but quiet reposition out towards the spawn. He's hoping he can take one early. Leave this down to a 1v1. Otherwise, they can swing together as soon as they collect that info.
He knows.
Seems so aware. Barrel now spotted. That kill comes for free. Simple versus Sadzin. FaZe Clan and a second round that had to come through from Simple. He will hold his own in the clutch. Knocks Sadzin out of it. Gets that AWP upgrade. Liege wasn't even ready for that on the swing. So a good reaction to find Lux as the opening. Carrigan aggressive through the apartments. He's got Simple nearby. Last time this hold couldn't withstand the Legacy B hit, but it's looking far better. Simple and Carrigan both in the kill feed. And as Sadzin looks to play out, this B site's getting reinforced. More and more players moving in for FaZe to pad it out. Simple hits a blinder. Coming alive after winning that 1v1. Knocked out by Nissim, sure, but there's layers to this defense.
Simple starting to get a couple of impactful kills on this B-bomb site. Him and Liege, the only guys positive here for FaZe. Liege flashes under, clears it entirely, now goes back to assist in middle, and that's where the bulk of Legacy are. Moving in quick, great flash to put a Liege in position for that opening kill. He's got more to talk about as well. Double in middle, leaving Legacy just to the A side.
Oh, Rain, a little awkward, but he's able to recover, and here's the support from Elise. She might be low on health, you wouldn't know. FaZe looking for 4 on the half, and that's after being put through the ringer by this Legacy squad. They'll scrape by with 3 rounds in a row to close out this first half. Will that be enough? Will that reignite FaZe, or can Doomau get back to screaming down this building? Side of Legacy, they started so strong. Doomau was lights out. Only took his first death in like round 7 or 8 of the game.
Good pistol for FaZe right now. They got the space over the top. Simple styling on Lux. Jumps on his head and departs like it's nothing.
So falls. The aggression out towards this CT area. FaZe want the real estate. They want to shut down this retake before it even begins, but they decide against it. They fall back, they go through the motions, they group, they fight Sadzin together, and then they recommit into the spawn. That's FaZe Clan opening up with a clean pistol round in this second half.
Excellent.
And that's the worst case scenario for Legacy. This was exactly what you highlighted as that first half was drawing to a close. For a major taking place in Austin, Texas, it feels like you want Americans to get behind. Yeah, and Alish could very quickly end up being the only one up for the task.
Not just an NA fan favorite, but FaZe are, you know...
oh my god, hang on a second. This is getting out of control. These pistols show up for Legacy. That one kill in mid, then they force the fights out towards stairs, and now FaZe left reeling from this initial onslaught of the pistols. This force buy looking to work out for the Legacy squad. Rain and Frozen, they thought this was the gap closing. They thought they were well and truly back in this game. And Legacy have just ruined it. A flawless round.
That's the one thing FaZe have been lacking. Players stepping up. Rain, Carrigan, Frozen, all very quiet in this map. Gotta look to Simple, gotta look to a Liege. Rain will find that opener, put down after 1. Legacy using a lot of util in middle, so much so that they have nothing left. 1 smoke to block in this round. Boost is very cheeky in a round like this. Might go uncleared entirely. As Legacy abandon middle. FaZe walk right into the trap. Oh.
Yeah, Lux dealt with. They hear him jumping. It's a nice, easy chase for Carrigan, but he's not ready for Nissim, who plays trigger discipline here. Plays to deny that plant, only going to get out with 1.
Oh, he killed the wrong player there.
Yeah. And the rest of Legacy still on the extremities here. They're not going to give this one a go. So there's the reply from FaZe Clan. This back and forth start to the second half continues.
That's info for FaZe.
Hit the orb fire off in CT. It's Doomau taking heads off on this split up through the connector. Rangers decides to leave him to it. Focus forward. Just misses his timing on Lato. They both missed it on each other. They don't even know, but that smoke fades. Rain's the one to pick it up.
Ow.
Low on health now, though, put in a box. Doom out with quick reactions to deal with him. And this AWP hasn't even played its hand yet. Frozen doesn't know where to look. Legacy lock in double digits. They clamp down on that ace split, and the back and forth continues.
Oh, if you're FaZe, you just have to write that off as unlucky there. That's a very, very weird round with both players missing timings in con. This smoke that Doom out plays behind, able to take the advantage. And the whole time, Sadson just sat behind triple. FaZe can't flush him out. Really well played from him, not to overplay his position. And if they have any hope in making this comeback happen, it's here and now, or it's never. And on to next map. Perfect ramp setup. Sadson hits his shot. It will clear close. Sadson gets out, but he's in a world of hurt.
It's all grind into a bit of an awkward hole here. Sadson with a missed shot. Lux attempts to bail him out, but Sadson might be his own help. He doubles. And that gets him up on his feet. Sadson with one hell of a hold in an awkward position the entire time. That smoke break is brutal. The nade's done so much damage. FaZe can feel it. This one's done. There's no winning this for Karrigan. Legacy have swallowed them whole on Mirage to open up this BO3 series. And they're all looking to charge him, all looking to fight together. It'll end the way it started with cheers of elation from Legacy. They steamroll FaZe Clan to open this one up.
Thomas B, you'll notice, and look at Legacy fall for this. 4 players, all eyes on long, just missing towards that B bomb site. Legacy are biting down on this right now. Even Nissim's watching mid on timing. He hears a smoke come down into B. He needs kills.
Yeah, realizing now exactly what the call was in this pistol. Legacy start to scramble everyone over. They know currently there's players arriving late to this B hold, and so Nissim able to withstand this initial fight. Karrigan will take it one step further. That's a huge triple kill from him out in the tunnels. Karrigan is on for the ace right now. The captain doing everything for FaZe Clan. Just Lato left to be simple, caught on the push out through middle. It's going to come down to the 1v1. Karrigan needs an ace clutch. Low HP for Lato. Oh. Karrigan dead, tapped out. It's real close, but it looks like he's done enough. 4 kills from FaZe's captain. And the ambulance returns, but not for FaZe.
Aim punch the whole way. He's just spamming bodies. And look at this triple in the tunnels. They just line up for him. Beautifully played for Karrigan. And you make a good point. You talk about how the rest of FaZe are late to the party there after the long take. Those kills even more important as a result. Not getting out of that one. Still a deagle up close. Got to be pinpoint. That's one, but no more. Here's the rifle, and FaZe caught off guard. They weren't expecting that. Finds a dink, but needed kills. Lots of damage done. Maybe the MP9 can answer the call, can finish what he started. Frozen with full health, able to hold down the long side, and Legacy are just going to push together, but he's done so prepared.
A lot of damage, but yeah, this slowdown for FaZe, the thing that will seal the deal. They wait for the aggression to come to them. Just taking this early staging area of Cat, still leaving options open, right? That's thanks to Elige being in the tunnels. Mid control still held. This doesn't have to be a commitment, but they lob in the exec anyway. They're going to send Rain in, and he'll drop down into the spawn to set up this mid to B. And here's the play. Eyes set on this B site for FaZe Clan. And Nissim trying to trade this one, ready for the play out through the tunnels, but he can't get a handle on Elige. Rain with a re-smoke out in the spawn, and things go from bad to worse as they lose Doom out. That's a pretty huge pickup. That's not insignificant. Sadson catching Rain over the edge of the smoke. That's given Legacy a reason to go for this round, a 2-on-3. boost up for FaZe. They try to bring the fight to Legacy in this post plant, and it's worked wonders. And so that little glimmer of hope that Sadzin provides snuffed out. Lato just wants to grab this AWP and put as much distance between himself and FaZe as possible. But they know the value of removing this AWP. Both players come hunting, and Frozen gets out with a hat-trick. It's flawless for FaZe to open up Dust 2.
Second volley comes in right as Lux is backing up. He doesn't have anything to stop this. Deeper smoke as well to avoid HE's breaking as FaZe pick up the pace into this B site. Lato and Nissim on a crossfire. They need clean kills on the A1S and they'll find them 3 in an instant. Simple's missed shot puts him in danger. And Legacy are dropping in to try and flush him out. It's only Rain and Spawn, and they've heard this, I think. They're very aware. Sadzin nails it. Legacy on the board, and very good that it's 5 alive as well. Means it won't just be instantly susceptible to...
This time, a bit more of a usual round. 2 players in the tunnels to hold for early aggression, to assist in getting these guys out through mid, clearing short from lower. This one feeling and looking more like the other rounds from FaZe. Taking all the necessary map control before they begin. That's an awkward miss for Sadzin. That would have made a real difference. Gonna make up for it the second time around. Catches Elige out in the open. Karrigan has slipped the net here. But as he runs up on the approach, Sadzin should be ready for this. The AWP up close, gonna get rid of Karrigan. Legacy looking to start a streak here and now. Frozen and Simple, little split up here. This smoke's going to start to fade, and Sadzin just steals himself away, but it's Simple. Spotted over on Cat. I know about the Sadzin AWP. Simple with the turnaround. Nissim knocked out, and this was a 2v5, now 2-on-3. Nerves start to creep in for Legacy. They don't want to give it away. No. Simple with even more. That's his 3rd kill as this AWP continues to find success for FaZe. Lato hears the footsteps, they're crunching him in mid. Simple was ready for that fight, but Lato wrestles it back. Gets it off from Simple.
But all not enough. Legacy find back-to-back gun rounds and are building into this game.
Yeah, FaZe have reached the end of their tether in terms of the money as well, right? This is the last buy round for FaZe Clan. And it's already started with Rain falling. But that smoke is the last bit of breathing room Legacy have. Past this point, it's on to Dumao. He does have this God Flash. Throwing up over the palm tree, gonna blind everyone out on short. A lot of damage done. Sadzin's AWP lends a helping hand. Follow-up shot just going to sail on past Karrigan, but it shouldn't come to matter. Dumao holds it down long enough for his team to arrive. These individuals start to pull through.
No way.
Everyone's coming up with ideas, not afraid to make their plays. You get a very different looking team. Dumao on the aggressive pathing with that AWP covering over in mid. He's taken a lot of ground away, and this isn't a play FaZe should be ready for. Frozen, even though he checks it, that's just a tag from Simple. Dumao's allowed to keep battling for this mid control.
He's unstoppable right now. He's pushing into spawn. I don't think Simple would expect this. Dumao doesn't want to escape. He wants to take the round on his own, but a complete whiff. Simple's Glock gets his vengeance. Up on short, double from Lux. And Legacy just keep brawling here. Through thick and through thin, for better, for worse. They're making it work. 4-on-1, Elite spam through the smoke, and Legacy are here to play. Could even knife him if he wants to be dastardly. Oh, okay, yeah, take the shot. Long's blocked. FaZe, where are you going to go? Because you can't go back.
Stuck battling forward, stuck battling into this stack, and will it be another crisp, clean round for Legacy to signal the close of this half? It's looking like it. Frozen gets back with one, makes it a double, but goes no further. Legacy, 7 rounds straight on their way to winning out Dust 2. They are but rounds away from 3-0 qualification into stage 3.
Long control heard. FaZe pull back from Catwalk. Look at that mini-map scrambling right now to stop this push. The smoke break is something that gives FaZe an advantage, and Elige will double up through the smoke, catching Lux. They still need to hit a couple more heads, but FaZe are right now doing good on their part of the bargain. Only Lato left. 1v3 when it sets off, and he's got the bomb control as well. Don't count him out. Ooh.
Good stuff for Elige to keep that one in check. FaZe know just how winnable being in a position inside of that A site is.
No plant, no problem. Legacy still go for the force. Their confidence is undeniable at this major. And somehow they get that entry. Simple re-swings. It's the rifle he gets low, but the pistol that puts him down and jump close. Carrigan stops control getting taken.
This isn't feeling too squeaky clean for FaZe right now. They've been forced back by the util.
Still scared of Cat as well.
Yeah, that smoke from Carrigan is a necessity, but even that's problematic, right? Like, it's usually the case that when you lose long like this, you want to try and group on Catwalk, you want to try and own that part of the map. Because you don't have info there, you've had to smoke it off, and that actually has this knock-on effect now of slowing down the retake. This is Carrigan's smoke that FaZe is stuck behind. Frozen gonna get out with one. Goes both ways though. Sadson in the feed next. Looking for a little bit more. He backs off with the Deagle. Just trying to play the time on this. It's got to be Doom out from down in the pit. A lot of time ticked off this bomb already. And Elige hits a banger to lay that one to rest.
Dude, Elige, that's a crazy kill because he has to basically defuse open to a degree. And with no kid either.
Simple running it back. They were both lights out on Dust 2 yesterday. Elige looking good. That holds some promise. There's still ways back into this for FaZe Clan. But we need that hero figure to emerge.
Who's it going to be? Oh my god, they don't even realize that walking through the mid-door smoke, Elige just runs into death. Me as well? That's cheeky. It's not going to work. Oh, info on top of a kill. Frozen knows their intention. So while they had the 5v4 in this round, Legacy have been strung out. Split 2-2, they've realized, and they're going to go into B. Oh, no.
I mean, this is an eco round for Legacy, and they've got it down to a 3-on-3. Not only that, they've hit 2 of the heaviest hitters for FaZe Clan and knocked them out of play. Elige and Simple both dead.
Frozen's got to play retake, gives it up entirely. This is an angle.
Doom out. This is such a strong position. He should have one for free. That's Carrigan fed to him. Frozen does everything he can, but will it be enough? Just Lux left to beat. The Deagle looking to knock out Frozen. He can't quite find him. And so there is Frozen with a big 4K to save FaZe Clan and put them back in the lead here on Dust 2. This guy's doing everything he can and then some to keep them in this. And so we might have found our hero figure. We might have found the guy to get behind for FaZe. It's Frozen right now leading the charge. A huge 4K, turning around a 2-on-3. And looks so comfortable the entire time. This is the sort of comfortability you're not really seeing on a lot of FaZe Clan players right now.
Yeah, you need it. Even whoever it is, we all know anyone on this team can save a game. But they're just trying to get weird with it again through the smoke. Legacy making some very cheeky moves. He now sits inside of it. Oh, on a reload. Perfect timing to strike. What a play. At least Simple's here. Has he got any more?
Gonna have to. Only line of defense between Legacy and this A site, so Simple has to wrestle it back. He gets out with the advantage for FaZe. That's now enough for them to lean into a retake setup. Simple does what he has to. Them 2 kills keep FaZe Clan in this round. Miss him out towards short. That's clean stuff. Finding Rain on the run up. Looks for a little bit more here, but it's that decision to hang around that offers him up to Frozen. Lato will be able to withstand it. It's Sadzin's Orb holding down the long side. It's simple or it's nothing for FaZe Clan. Baits the shot out of the AWP.
No.
But he's out of ammo and no time to win this in the clutch. Simple backs out. Simple bows down. Legacy tie us up at 8-all. Simple with a hero orb. Knows he has to try and make a play, and Sadzin's aware of that too, holding the short run out.
Leech almost got him, but mollied off.
There's another gun dropped over here on Catwalk. It's Alicia's M4. 9 in the entire series. Gonna find himself one on the 5-7. Rain, can this be his moment? It's a lot of damage, but
Might not check.
will get overran. Well, they clear Frozen, who steals himself away. They've jump checked this, but not deep enough. Frozen fires off, and now they know they've got him in a box. Frozen's been dealt with, and Elige moves back in with this orb. But every shot has to land. Every miss costs him dearly. As they're closing the net, they're already up on the ramp, and Elige is blindsided. Legacy back in the lead.
Not short of players on Legacy to have high-impact multi-kills in this series, and that's a huge difference maker, right?
They stated themselves that Dallas was just one too many stand-ins, and that they were waiting to get Rain back in the squad. Well, in this series, sadly, they're still waiting to get Rain back in the squad.
Oh, it's done.
Double kill opener for Lux and Lato out at the long doors. Simple, feeling desperate, tries to throw himself into these fights. But anything shy of a huge multi-kill was never going to be enough.
Yeah, and if you missed it, Rain got 99-1 on the orb cross, jumping over mid at the start of the round, so he can't even play this round. He doesn't have a choice. He has to save. Legacy, get that bomb down and get that next step closer to stage 3. FaZe Clan to do it. Is that really the world we're living in? That's what they're fighting for. 11-8. Taking these guns would be horrendous for FaZe. You can risk one more man, can't you? One single bullet onto Rain. Now Dinked is held back. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're dead on though, right? This is so far and away from the expectations of what you thought for Legacy coming into this event. They had a limited turnaround time, as you say. They didn't even, they didn't even qualify to get here. It's through that kind of golden ticket. I like 4, 5 players alive. These are as dominant as you can get.
Well, you want a horrible stat? FaZe have won 1 gun round in this map. And it's not going to get better by the looks of things. 1-for-1 in middle, but long control taken by Lux. Little does he know it, he could move all the way up right now. Even his util is putting the fear in FaZe, keeping eyes on this side of the map. And if I'm Legacy and I look at that scoreboard, I see Rain 4 and 14, I say go B. That's where they're heading. 1 man in this site, 1 flash, 1 opportunity to keep FaZe in this game. Rain has to stand tall. 1 might not be enough.
Start scrambling around now, bringing everyone over. This does mean Legacy of 1 player just sat back on the extremities, so they're going to take the pace out of this. And they're waiting right now. Elige is coming their way in through the tunnels. He's fed them this kill. Do they try and go back? Because Simple still stands down in the lower tunnels. And it's on his shoulders that FaZe's fate in this series is now resting. This has to be Simple's moment. 1 kill comes through. There's a reaction in the back line. Lux is starting to close the distance, but Lato's going to beat him to the punch. Simple flushed out. It's Frozen or it's nothing. Nearly 20 kills deep for Frozen. The one guy who's felt switched on, who's felt up to the task. Well, this is where he's got to show it.
He doesn't know where Lux is. There's no guarantees here. Lux has this one laid up. He's just going to knock it down. 12 rounds to Legacy. And a 2-0 looming over FaZe.
Looking like the B play. They're going to run right into the struggling Rain. A shower of bullets for the first kill. FaZe will get out with a 5-on-3. Reigns provided that much.
That's a bit of a crazy call. I mean, you know you've got wind in your sails, but they run through the molly halfway through.
That was the case back in Copenhagen and Shanghai. And so for Legacy to be the ones to kind of get the big picture revenge for that, it was just so unexpected. You wouldn't have been able to call this ahead of time.
Yeah, you talk about that major run in Copenhagen for all those Brazilian teams. It was Nissim and Lux in that Pain squad who were only a game away from playoffs. They lost to Na'Vi in the 2-2 game, a major that Na'Vi went on to win. Unfortunately for FaZe, not a lot of reason to believe.
Run back to the
play. This time more committed. Again, not even smoking the molly, just going through it. Maybe something that's worked in prac, but FaZe are having no problem. They're not getting caught off guard by this very audacious move. Rushing the Molotov last second. I mean, if you get the entry, you win the round, but 2 times out of 2, FaZe have held down.
Reigns also doubled his kill count in these last few rounds. Legacy might have had a lot of chances to get this one over the line, but FaZe aren't a team you can squander them against. Push up, that's nice for Sadzin. That's a wild shot to send them in. Lux's AWP also up next. Elige feeling pressure. They're starting to run at him up through the ramp. Has to do this with the pistol. Pulls it out in time, and Lux is a dead man. It's just Sadzin. Goes searching, goes looking. 1 versus 3 rolled out in front of him. 40 seconds, so time not a problem yet for Sadzin. He has a moment here to make a play, make a move. How does he want to dissect this? He hears them falling back into the spawn. Nothing being offered to Sadzin. No chance to make this clutch a little easier. It will be a 3v1 retake. They wait for that tap. He's hoping that draws a reaction. It has not. FaZe do not move a muscle, only going now. And so Sadzin has to fight all 3 heads of the FaZe clan beast at once. He steadies the aim, but Elige is quick. Up through the ramp, he gets pincered. FaZe clan, double digits secured as they chain together 2 rounds in a row.
Need a plant at worst case, but really need the round win. Really need to end this series here and now. Lux in middle. Does Elige clear this corner? Doesn't look like it. Free kill, and the A site is weakened. It's only Simple.
Well, you've been waiting for Simple to have this moment. This has to be it, but the first shot misses. AWP gets on the line. Simple gets out with a double kill. Hold on a second. Simple rip-roaring and ready to go. He's logging this in for FaZe clan. The one-man army. He hit that. Simple just hit that. And now the rest of FaZe start to arrive. Legacy can feel this is getting away from them. Their hopes resting on the shoulders of Lato. As Simple tears this win from Legacy's grasp. It's now left floating on the breeze. Simple shows up in round 23.
And that
FaZe clan 1 away from overtime.
Your best opportunity squandered now, Legacy. Your money now gone. No plant, no chance here. Plenty of rounds to make this happen. But into the eye of the storm. And it's the Simple show that might give us overtime.
Or the win, the 3-0 finish in stage 2 for Legacy. They go back to the B hit. This is where they started losing this streak of rounds to put them in this position. Reigns been the guy struggling all game long, and he can't withstand it. The pistols will break through. FaZe left a man down on the retake. These next few moments, the calm before the storm, because in a second, FaZe will have to commit to this. Smoke's down, they'll respect it for now. They lose Simple in the back line. Carrigan stuck fighting a losing battle, worried about the flank. Elige is focused on what lies ahead, and he can't break through. Legacy on pistols at the 11th hour. Look to close this out unless Carrigan can do it. And there's no beating back Legacy now. 3-0 finish in stage 2. The full 24 rounds, they're metal tested, and they come out swinging.
This would be his whole major if he goes, 0-3 today. He had a very poor performance yesterday. And, well, we mentioned it. Monacy doesn't play badly 2 days in a row historically.
Time to wake up. If they're going to play it match by match, it'll also go down map by map. The Dust 2 mid push, classic. Fiku flash out from the window, and it's Crizin with first blood. Spooky in with a kill as well, pushing out towards tunnels. Fiku holds it. Oh god, not one kill comes out from Falcons. A mid split that looked like it had momentum, and then it just gets utterly smashed. Barring Magisk bringing this 1v5 into reality.
He's good with a Glock.
45 seconds remain in this one. Everybody ready to swing off the next contact. He gets 3 kills in the attempt, but that's indeed an OG pistol round win. And the name of the game today has been energy.
But don't pretend that, you know, you're upset when in reality you're relieved.
It's a team that's become accustomed to beating everybody barring Vitality and Mouse.
Uh-oh. This is actually a round-winning Deagle shot. Spooky's up here on A side with an MP9.
Remember that AK is still out on the field as well. We hear it rattle off down towards long. Second rifle picked up at the M4 for Kixan, but the MP9 and pistol rebound back. Nikodas has opted to come in with vanilla pistol. That is confidence. And will it come back to cost him? Because he's still just swinging with the P2K. He goes for the boost onto Buzz. Ends up getting tagged down to 2 points of health. He'll pick up the gun, but they'll walk away from this. Falcons get that Deagle going on long, and they just slice through this A defense.
Yeah, such an important shot here from Magic.
Hold on. Okay.
On the flank gets caught. It looks like it was heard, reacted to here from Modesty, and
they clear it.
everyone dies. So nice round for Falcons, specifically though Magisk, because if he doesn't get his first kill.
Oh, it's here all right. It's sitting right there, pretty on Goose. A 5-7 or a Deagle kill here from OG sets up the M4 wonderfully, trying to find sanctuary behind the flames. Nikodas reveals himself, but the gun hits the ground. 5-7 still trying to get in with damage, but it's covered here from Nico off the shelf, and he's going to make sure the CTs aren't able to get out from that spawn. Crizin in the corner, low health on a couple of these Falcons members, but they press their luck out through Catwalk, and Nico gets blindsided by a sneaky Crizin corner hold.
Yeah, looking to see if he can upgrade a gun, but that one runs away from him. Honestly, on 11 HP, don't think he'll be doing any hunting right here. Did they get it? Yeah, it looks like they actually did.
Scooped it up, got gone. Crizin unable to find anything. Maybe the bomb throws him something. Nope, no gifts, so he'll end that 5-7. I think that's what you're talking about. That's the excitement Nico's got to wear.
Okay, 2 hours.
Walk out through mid here from Nico. A couple times now, Nico's already kind of going for that bit more of extra space. I like that OG are ahead of this Molotov and that they're playing with the timing. While it still burns, they'll definitely catch Kixan off. Nico tries to pop up, but Spooky's got that double headshot real quick, and Monacy never given anything to shoot at as of yet. So nice 5v3 here for OG. Obviously would have loved to convert pistol, but you win this first gun round, and the rebound's begun.
Coming back for the re-aggression on long, and Magisk is already out, so...
Great flash.
Oh, not covered. Magisk will go wide enough. Doesn't take that fight, and then dies actually because of it too. So nice one from Fiku, and Spooky from his 2 kills and his flashbang there. MVP of the round for sure.
Nikodas leaning back here, keeping Tesses at bay. Tesses, who's still got that full belt of util, doesn't have bomb though. That's over behind blue at 25, so we have to accept the reality. Very little for him to get done. He's just fighting for the save, or maybe just damage. Good frag to Buzz. Will keep OG on their toes. But guns back in the hands of the challengers. And OG definitely didn't look afraid to make a move there. And a 5 versus 5 felt comfortable, as if they did have the better of the timing. That element of surprise. Just what Falcons need, another ambush.
Uh-oh.
After time?
Oh, that's after time.
Ouch.
Yikes. All eyes on middle here from both teams. This is where the problems began here for Falcons. Nico's going, okay, I'm going to make sure no one's pushing this time.
That's a incendiary and a half. Very committed position from Spooky. Had to hit the shot or you're never getting out of there. And that's going to serve as a good staging ground here for Falcons on Catwalk. Whether they keep it or not, OG don't know. Having to lean back, bank on Nikodas' op getting something going, and we can see it. This Falcons tunnels hit very much starting to target that B site.
Yeah, this is a great call, right? You can see that OG are starting to come back out of the tunnels, but maybe they meet them in the doorway. Fresh Smoke, however, bought them time, so they weren't looking to take a risk. However, they come through it.
Yeah, sudden burst out. Buzz trying his damnedest to hang on. Oh, almost even gets that Tech 9 down.
He just nailed
Kixan
it.
creates a ton of space. at the end of this one. And they were going through that smoke blind, for sure. Based on that timing, they just popped out. Kixan willing to run the risk, hoping to get traded.
That's quite a crazy call, but actually, if you see it, they...
You know, I kind of like that sort of Kixan crazy. He's got a good flavor of crazy.
Yeah, he does. That they had last round, just getting killed on Cat, having a weaker A attack. They just got their first kill there and went back to B. Well, there might be a bit of a search of playground. It's going to be nice for Fiku here, actually.
Costly.
Only one Falcon left.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, really expensive. That takes the odds of it seeing an op this next round out. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a sore spot, this mid-B position now. Like, they're committing up A, but there's been like 3 B rounds in a row. It looks like there might be a 4th now. OG haven't made that mid-move, and Spooky's really committed on A.
Yeah, they're finding their openings. Falcons.
Yeah, they don't even know about this. Way too late.
Yeah.
Oh, way too late. Oh my gosh.
Reading it and executing well. It's going to take some kind of heroic moment here from either of the defenders, both of which go down with nothing. Couldn't have asked for an easier round in the end, barring some kind of massive retake, but no, they take a look at it, they get 1 kill, and OG have to concede this again, watching the hopes of Dust 2 go up in smoke.
It was an A fake technically because they did the deep CT smoke, but they didn't even Freiburg drop in a CT spawn. They just went out, ran out mid, and just assumed nobody was in spawn, or they were trying to duel whoever it was. But either way, OG were kind of really stiff in this position. I mean, imagine it was an A play, right? They're saying in the tunnels.
Oh, this is the conditioning that could come back to haunt them, because this time it is all in on long. And so Falcons keep it fresh. OG chasing Ghost, expose the cross at least. But again, you can see this moment of scramble of an attempt to try to hold it back. Molotov deep onto the catwalk. That's going to keep Spooky out of it, but Fiku will find his one. That's Tesses trying to take a peek over top of the ledge. It's not a comfortable position here for Falcons, but they do clip Fiku through smoke, and then m0NESY busts Spooky. 4v3. Everybody nearby for the retake. Nikadaw's critical shot to try to get this one going. Remember, low health on Magisk from that original corner fight, but he still continues to find his mark. That is Nikadaw's out of it. Nico locked in onto the ramp. Krizen gonna take the high rope. Okay, first kill to Nico's good. And Magisk's been low this entire time.
Oh,
not a comfortable plan. Krizen's gonna stick behind this box. Magisk is desperate to find it, and that isn't pretty.
Oh, that's a very awkward place to plant. If you're planting long plat and you can just cross out wide, sure, but that does not set up Magisk at all to be able to defend it.
That's a whole lot of cat control for Falcons.
Early gamble here for OG. They lean B. Oh, so heavily. It's perfectly wrong here. Unfortunately, this is the whole round.
So perfectly wrong. Thought they had a read of the situation.
I only get ahead of it. I only say specifically perfectly wrong because it's also this walk up on Cat. It wasn't even like cat control. You got time to readjust. It's just this great counterplay. It was a mistake here for OG.
Spooky also opened the mid smoke. Didn't see anything. Just a collection of missed timings here for OG, coupled with an incorrect decision. Stacked the wrong side of the map, and poor Fiku, who was tucked into that long door out of the gate, gets a bit of action, but it's only in the 1v5, and so Falcons right back to their winning ways.
Falcons striking fear in the hearts of OG. Oh, okay, well there's the mid-bind.
And now we're gonna sprinkle something like that into the action too, huh? Final round of the half, and you've got to stomach it. Gut-wrenching situation for Krizen. Gut-wrenching situation for OG.
So, I looked at it as some kind of pretty sick read. It wasn't even a cross once the mid doors got smoked.
They really are playing for this corner. Seeing as we've seen a certain bit of timidness, we'll see if they actually decide to swing it. Ooh, Magisk just gets into the corner. He's got plenty of teammates to work with.
Right.
Spooky's cutting through him like it's nothing. That's Fiku down, the third player in the back. m0NESY unable to kill all 3 himself, but a desperate run.
Oh,
1 health.
1 health, he gets away.
Woo. Lady luck on Nikadaw's side.
Nico's in such a good spot, isn't he?
Buzz gets aggressive.
Oh?
Nico. Yeah, we didn't get to see if Buzz made sound further back in tunnels.
No, that's nuts.
Nico walks into it, blasts Fiku into the second half of Dust 2, and leaves poor Nikadaw's 1 health running.
How's that a headshot, man?
I don't know.
That's only Nico could do that.
Just Nico things.
Ultimate pre-aim.
You know, we said
1
there was
HP, man. The
no
man
real
on
like
fire.
star of the situation as of yet, but Nico quietly collecting these kills up to an excellent 12-6 half. You got Magis sitting pretty on 12 kills too. And so Nikodas arrives to the B site with a bit more damage onto Nico, but TeSS committed to this corner. Standing out in the open is going to end it. 9-3 for Falcons. Non-consecutive round wins for OG. We heard them hoot after the pistol win, but things got real quiet here in Austin.
That they can play right now. That's not like some kind of match pressure that they're dealing with. So they got past that now. And I mean, OG just did not look close to their level in that first half.
OG probably just kind of left scratching their heads as to how they made so many missteps. No individual heroics either across the board for the OG camp, so they weren't even banking on that. TeSS decides to come out through the smokes, and it gives man advantage over to OG. They're going to punish the CTs who decide to retake before bombs even planted. Similar scenes to the first pistol. We had a Magisk 1v5 attempt. Well, here's a 1v4. Cat player confirms him. He's going to go for the ramp control. He's keeping it clean enough to pull this off. Okay, how dare you?
What?
How dare you?
Okay.
You're talking about Magisk in a clutch, in a pistol round.
Yeah.
He has made other teams look like fools.
And OG are not fooling around. They've got 2 AKs at Galil here.
Nico not allowed to get out of there alive, so they'll face the Magisk Desert Eagle.
It's been good.
It has been, but versus 3 and the jumping MAC-10, OG are going to skate through this one, so it won't happen 2 halves in a row. Falcons unable to successfully force buy after losing pistol. Falcons 9, OG 5.
And actually, oh, could have been a 5 alive round. At least Monster gets 1 kill at the end, but still very clean so far. Solid stuff, especially considering they didn't get the 2-3 MAC-10s on this round. Like, they really wanted to win.
Step back, felt no threat. You got Nico right beside you, kicks in and the door is ready to go, but missed chance from Monacy's off, keeps his head down. Nikodas trades out Kixan, who looks to get aggressive, and he even punishes Nico right with it. Now, you know Monacy was still up here, so very much a 3-player mid-hold, unraveled. And Krizen able to just leak out through those mid doors, so the only B defense is Magisk here by scaffolds.
Yeah, he's kind of playing outside. It seems like a good idea because there's only one person out here. They can join up with his teammate CT and keep himself alive to the full B attack coming in.
Good amount of damage as they exit out through tunnels, but he's not able to stop it. Nikodas does everything he has to. A triple kill on the round, unravels mid-control single-handedly. As his teammates were sent forward in front of him, he just snipped them off. 2 kills towards that catwalk. And so, OG win versus the first buy of Falcons as well.
That's pretty huge. It's the first time really seeing the op difference here between Nikodas and Monacy, and it's not like Nikodas had a stellar first half or anything, but this is a very critical 3K. Monacy did drop 1 shot. That would have been nice, and now he'll just hope to be able to save to have a second chance. Oh,
Not allowed.
what a peek here.
Okay.
Fiku.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Okay, that's the kind of round that's going to get the confidence.
That's 3 straight. Going out mid, I want to say, but getting in through tunnels is fine. It just looked like they took a step back and then forward again, and Magis could have made that scary for sure. As he has been. Oh, Nico goes down. This is a rifle, man. This is one to tie up. Monacy, his next target.
Off the op.
And Monacy cannot miss these chances.
Well, he has been.
Okay.
He puts an end to that miss. M4 peeks around the smoke. That one unexpected. And so now Fiku with a chance to recover, but he's so worried about this press up from TeSS. Now they know he's down in the pit, so he rocks his world. TeSS gets popped. You've got that op still over towards Car. Another rifle here on long. That bomb could push into the B site and find it open.
Yeah, and this is really hard to approach. If Fiku's calling from inside the pit, and there's 3 guys here fighting them, but they've got an open plant, and they've got lots of utility to kill time as they do it. They can't even believe it. Time to get across, because to be honest, a plant now means this round could be one on time. Look how far away the CTs are.
Yeah, they're burning utilities
Yeah,
if
a lot
the
of it.
CTs were close, right?
They're a little worried about it.
Double Molotov as if somebody was standing right outside that window. Imagine a world where those mollies go down now, and Falcons would be stressed,
Oh, you're
sweating.
not seeing an active post plant either. You've got Crizzen in the site,
Yeah, bit of doubt.
but they're going for the flank. It's just, honestly, it's not that early.
One player tucked in car. Monacy's off right on this angle. We said he can't afford to miss, but he does again. Crizzen also not successful.
Again, he missed.
He's setting up Fiku for this super long mid-flank, excuse me, it's buzz, and he comes in with it. So the element of surprise now gone. Player covers on the doorway. Magus gets both.
Wait, they don't get on it?
Oh, kicks in, I think goes to grab the kit, comes back in, but if he didn't already have it, oh, they lose the round.
They don't have it.
He must have picked the kit up off Monacy in the door. It's the only explanation.
Yeah, I mean, he went for it right away. So there was enough time. Full tax coming in. This is just going to come down to good utility. Kixan, what's the response here? He's only got one molly.
That's it. An incendiary.
It's
and
too
two
late.
M4s.
It's too late. He can't even throw it.
So he's just got to hope that he gets them, and Magus comes in from the corner with surprise. That's 3 kills from the 2 defenders. Solid. And Nico already challenging the doorway. Missed chance from Nikodas. Kixan given a chance, but it's Nico with the support through door instead. Very little util, didn't even get a chance to use it, but they straight up best them with the element of the surprise.
I mean, there was a point in the last couple months where Magisk was like the sole perpetrator when it came to why they were losing games.
Crizzen off on long.
Oh, the punish.
Sticks around just long enough.
That Danish connection in tune with the timing.
They're met by a smoke by the time they arrive. Kixan peeled off of the site at least. They're worried a little bit about some kind of a mid-walkout. Magisk, not this time, nothing.
Oh, shot missed again for Monacy.
He's at least into the cover. He'll drop with nothing. Nico's the only player to put a kill on the board here for Falcons.
Wow, they had it. 3 players looking the wrong way. 3 players on the CT side ready to defend.
It's a B defense that looks stronger than the 1 round prior, and then it gets so much less.
They had 3 players running out, clearing left side through that smoke. No one was there, and they still don't lose anybody on those entries.
The effect that Magisk hiding in that Humvee corner had on them. The flashes were great, though. Magisk, for a split second, had 3 targets to shoot at, loses his vision. They react faster.
I mean, Nico couldn't have done much more in terms of multiplying his presence on A site, making them scared of things that weren't even there, getting them to go back from long.
Oh, very true. He even naded him off catwalk and just...
And then he killed Spooky.
Yep. Spooky takes a look at Cat. Doesn't even come around the corner. Just the moment he arrives, boom, 50 damage. So far to no avail. They're actually going to throw Tesses out at this time as well. So 2 rifles in front of Monacy. A lot of attention here. Try and call OG, but OG are happy to just go running through the door. Crizzen takes the MAC-10.
Going up Cat still?
Goes hyper-aggressive. Now he's going to take a look at the B site. He's going to figure out what the hell is here. What exactly holds them back? He just steps his way through the doors, gets bested by Magus. Nico's coming off catwalk. I mean, they know that this B site is only Magus, but Nikodas, you've got to stop the support, and he won't miss that up shot. It's Tesses down, Magus caught, and the flick. Monacy dead in an instant, and Nico on half health's got nothing to say about it. Ladies and gentlemen, OG are leading this game.
11 rounds now, unless Nico can pull off the retake. He's starting to wander into middle, but I don't think there's any real hope that he can attempt this. Looking to save, going back to A because they just started to doubt themselves, and then finding a way out through middle. MAC-10 gets into the B site by himself, and then and then he swings into the guy who's anchoring. I think Magisk gets this kill on Crizzen afterwards. But by this point, it's just so confusing. I think for Falcons, communication is probably just a mess. And Nikodas is this great shot.
Good fucking round, boys. Nice.
Nikodas full control of that situation. 16 and 12. Oh, there's the answer. Monacy gets the wallbang headshot on Nikodas. We get this long attempt as they press up against pistols. It's nade damage for Spooky to have to deal with. At the very least he trades, but it's still the recovery mission. Man disadvantage made that much worse. Falcons looking to answer back again, but the pressure remains.
That's a great find.
Spooky stays on top of the smoke to just keep it one person. The difference. OG Down to 35 seconds. Nico and Monacy still just going to go back and try to clear out A site.
They're getting really spread, man. They're really believing that this is
that
going to be
is perfect.
A great nade, but to be honest, man, Magic's he's still got to get the other half of these kills.
He sets himself up wonderfully. That nade, it takes back the advantage that the rifles have over this MP9. He gets the first one in the second.
Okay.
Magisk able to lock this down alone.
Oh, he's the most reliable player on the server here for Falcons, and another 2K here on the hold.
Much needed.
Assisted by his own HE. And if he dies in the B site there, post a retake, 2v2 retake on the B site, we know who that favors.
That was the best chance OG had at getting that 12th round easy. There's an MP9, a 5.7 out there on the field. They run into the frag grenades on long. This scout shot, that right there sets the tone for the rest of this very important round to tie it up at 11.
It's beautiful here for Falcons. It gets them 11, but it also makes you realize a lot's been missing.
Nikodas continues to take his chances on long, but TSS tucked into the cover, lets the nades do their thing and force OG back. And now, it's not the scout, but it's also not Monacy to win it. He opens up that smoke.
OG do find a correct play to make. Defensive utility coming out from Nico from below.
But there's nobody from long that's taking this duel. TSS is just gonna let them overwhelm that bomb site. Bomb down with just a nade at his feet. No second nade either to kill Krizen. It's damn close, but he survives it. And even then it would have been too late to stop the plant. They're gonna try to chance this retake, thinking they've got enough because they've got Nico standing. 2 kills in, Fiku strikes, OG take 12!
They've done it, 12, and now they're getting loud. All 5 of them yelling about this.
And right now that catwalk's looking prime for the taking. Monacy is going to be in an integral part of this defense again, and he misses. Who are we watching? As he comes back to it, he'll find the headshot to Krizen. It is not too late. Buzz still sits out towards middle. Man advantage here for Falcons. And as Buzz sits stoically, Nikodas comes back. Down goes Magisk, wallbang through the doorway. Nico's gonna try to get this retake going first, but it's just now back to the closer of the corners. And suddenly this post plant's gonna start to feel pinched. Monacy's got TSS to push forward, to work ahead of him, but what happens if this catwalk gets held?
They don't have utility.
Nikodas sitting on the angle, Slays kicks in, Nico up next, double from Nikodas, and another double still yet to go! 3 kills in this clutch, and who else other than Monacy for him to be up again?
He won't bite.
Bomb is ticking, Nikodas thrives, and Falcons in a tailspin throw a 9-3 lead!
So here comes Nuke. We had the pleasure of casting their game versus Lin Vision. We know exactly what went wrong in that game, so we'll see if they make some of the same mistakes or not.
Yeah, it was a pleasure because of Lin Vision, though.
Yeah.
We'll see what Falcons do versus OG.
Who's going to be your West Melon, OG?
You said it earlier, Nico was still solid in that outing versus Lin Vision. Poor guy sitting on 15 health, though. Not going to be very comfortable to try to hold this back. Okay, Magisk jumping past a Krizen who had slipped out through that door really wrote off the possibility of somebody crawling out. And while Buzz is on this A site, CT's take over lobby. They're going to come back and clear him from behind this. TSS dropping the ball has allowed Buzz to get a second kill, but luckily Monacy holds off on main. Spooky's going to kill Nico. That 15 health left over towards spawn. Bomb is in main. Could be picked up by Spooky to try to join Buzz. Everybody split up at the moment.
It's interesting their vent isn't popped yet. This actually helps out the CTs a little bit. Bit of a warning. They want to come try to defend this, but they're going to crack it open, and they get by.
Yep, they close the door in Monacy's face.
Door.
They dip down to the B site. They'll plant with safety in the back of their mind. Yet to see if whether that ramp player can catch him in the transition from the plant into cover, but we've got 2 separate duels, and I know I wouldn't want to be Monacy trying to climb down that ladder.
No.
And eventually Kicksan's going to have to push the issue, press into sight.
He's also losing time to get the secret. How's he going to get down here?
We've got no kit. Monacy taken down. Very difficult for him to press in, and now Kicksan knows it's time limited. Eventually Buzz is going to come at this site to try to hold him back. He closes this distance. Door's still closed, now swung open. Kicksan stomping towards him. And he takes him down to 18 health.
Movement is perfect.
He gets back on that bomb with a 10-second stick needed. Kicksan gets the kill, but not with enough time. OG will pick up a 3rd pistol in this series.
That was very clutch by Buzz, hitting that vent. It's the guy who closed the door, got down the vent as well.
We saw Falcons pull off a force buy in round 2 of Dust 2. Critical turning point to that early 9-3 half. But right now, Spooky alone in secret. It's got to be a little nervous, knowing that Nico's usually not too far off. Shadow advantage, though, on the approach. 2 players swing into him. Nico trades out Tessus and grabs the AK to try to barrel back towards B. And they're not shy about it. 5-7's going to go down with nothing. Sets up the AK for the multi. But Nico just barely can't finish off that frag.
Where's that bomb going?
I'm not quite sure. What? Crizzen...
You have the whole site to yourself, sir.
And Crizzen swings in?
Nobody was bothering you. Go plant.
Nikodov's trying to pick it up in the middle of the smoke while the USP spam. Confusing situation. Luckily, they've got that smoke down in front of it. They're going to double up on the single door here, Falcons, to try to finish this one off. Again, no kit on the retake. Door swing. You see him standing there. Still doesn't hit the shot. And Fiku gets that trade out from the ramp, but he's working with 5 points of health. Certainly not ideal. Couple flashbangs, but we hear that smoke pop on sight. Modesty looking for the bomb. Still yet to start the defuse.
And yeah, didn't actually
Is he
know
not
why
defusing?
No, just not even going for it. No kit to work with. He's just out of there.
Did he not have 10 seconds?
I don't know why he ended up backside, but I think he had a scout, got a AK, and maybe didn't have ammo.
So OG making it here through the major qualifier in convincing fashion off the back of a just powerful Nikodov's performance.
Making it to this stage. Great. They didn't have an experience this year.
Good spam out of Nico. Does a ton of damage for Spooky to have to deal with. Mac 10 into main, though. Kicksand can't hold it back.
Ooh, lots of damage, but it's OG with the kill.
Crizzen's pulled off some nasty Mac 10 openings throughout these 2 maps. Easy pickup for the last 12 health of Spooky.
Nice.
Tessus keeps the rifle work real clean. And all while Nico also got this duel versus Crizzen outer. So those were the 3 players that gotten tagged up. They all get finished off. And the first gun round of Falcons is now a comfortable 4v2. 20 seconds, bomb in the full possession of the defense as well. Looks like OG's success has come to a halt in the 4th.
That's much more like it here. Those 2 kills from Tessus, very clean. OG have a really good gun to save, though. And Nikodov is actually in danger of dying after time if he's not careful. Doesn't want anything to do with that duel. Double push. So lots committed to lobby. This might speed up outside. Look at Spooky. He's actually already made it in through mini.
Good trade for Kicksand.
A little too fast, yep.
At least able to hold one back. You see them scrambling now, trying to take that path around red instead, using this wall of smokes. Yeesh, but they pay the price. More spam damage. Crizzen barely alive. That 1 point of health won't do much to get them down into the B site, and a very swift move from Kicksand down ramp, or vent, excuse me. Just puts them right here in the open, ready for the fights. And he holds. Very nicely done from Kicksand. 3 kills on the round. He's the one that really put an end to the momentum of what could have been that main split. Now Crizzen just hoping he can hold on to Nikodov's op, but 30 seconds. CT's nearby. There's no guarantee at this point. He takes a look at the site, and it's going to cost him. Nico to end this majority alive. The Falcons CT side. Taking a look at this A site with the execute right behind it. Magis feeling uncomfortable. Utility pops inside of HUD. Doesn't stop them from getting out. Magis will catch Fiku. And Nico slides down. Or excuse me, Nico gets the kill from up above. So support just all over this A site. OG thinking they were able to burst in. Ultimately, they get no entry. No success. Not even a kill across the board here for OG's attempt.
Nice fast rotations. Good trophy push here. They cover everything. Still 5 up for Falcons. OG, even though this round is pretty much dead, it would be very important for them to try to search out some pickoffs while the CTs are still in their default. But this raw duel will be lost by Crizzen. And now it becomes just Nikodov's once again. Last man up, and he'll at least find Kicksand.
Monacy's gonna deny this. Hits the closer and puts Falcons in the lead 4-3. So we get a test on that A site in terms of nades, but didn't feel like even for a moment. And Monacy's got a deep angle from ramp, so if they don't go A and instead take this one to ramp, he's got a clean duel. The jump across offsets him. 2 missed chances here for Monacy. Tech9 start to flood out. Now he's swapping over to the USP. He does more damage with his pistol than the AWP. Finally able to get one of these down, but they're still just gonna flood into him. He gets the bomb delivered to his feet. Last bullet remaining in this AWP hits the mark. It's not pretty, but he holds it. And if they had anything more than Tech9's to get that going, then I think Monacy's dead. But yeah, celebrate what you can. At least you recovered that one.
I mean, you know what they say, that a movie is just life without the boring parts. You cut out those misses, and that's a highlight.
Sure. Yeah, maybe. You're right, though. Actually, this highlight this proves it. Whoa! What a sick rappo! Holiday.
Yeah, even though he doesn't hit the shot there, he gets some pretty good info. It's not just smokes outside with no one crossing.
Yeah. Nico's gonna know he can sit and wait, and there all of a sudden that pop-up, damn well worth it. So much damage here from Nico.
Wow, smoked him.
He's given him a lot of space at times, just kind of sitting back passively, shooting through smoke on the cross. This time he is much more active, pops up at the perfect moment, and just owns OG in the 10th round of play.
Yeah, all these rounds, man, they're just like 5v2, now 5v1. Sneakados alone in the last round. Barely any deaths here for Falcons. So much money. Monacy on 16K.
Nice, let's go!
Here we go. Charge towards ramp ahead of the util. Tech9 to try and test SS. He drops fire behind him. Falls back into the B site. They're not going to let off the pedal here, storming down into B. You know OG are starting to hit that point of the game where the T side just gets desperate. But within that desperation, you can still force mistakes.
That was loud.
Nico opts to go pushing through the smoke. Kixan is in a very curious position, decides not to try to stop the plant because he doesn't want to give himself up, and that could end up costing OG. He's going to swing into Fiku, and now it's just Nikados, M4 in hand. He has picked up the gun given to him by that egregious Nico push. And so 2 players stuck up on the double doors. Nikados can't get it done. Monacy's going to lay him out rifle versus rifle in the hands of AWP versus AWP. And now we're starting to see Falcons have a little bit of fun. Magisk having fun. Dodging these outer nades. Nico swinging into it. Clean with the headshot on Spooky. What's fun is that Nico, who played a lot of this half behind the smokes, ever since he's starting to prod beyond them, has been coming out with kills. But TessS is going to drop the ball over towards the ramp room. And OG, who flooded down to that B site a round ago with Tech9's, look to do it again. So Falcons think. The reality is it slows down as Krisen lurks out through the garage smoke. Nikados to lead a charge back into the A floor. What's the resistance? One player towards main, off in hand. Monacy, clean kill to Fiku, gets blocked off. No vision at least. And this is OG looking for a plant at a man disadvantage. 3 rounds started this half. Pistol, full conversions. Falcons have not looked in the rearview mirror since. And one final test of an otherwise flawless CT side. Smoke grenade denies Buzz most of his vision, and it's enough to get him to reposition here. Dude, Nikados is going for this wrap around heaven, but that kind of banks on Buzz, keeping them off of the bomb site long enough so that he doesn't have to make sound. Still, nobody's tapped that bomb. Nikados could be the guy that saves it all again. Quick execution, 2 kills deep, and they'll end it. A 4th round added to the tally, a sign of life for OG late.
They were up 9-3 on the last map. They've had many leads.
Right here, right now.
It's time to win.
Looking for their first pistol round win of the series. Fiku's got other ideas as he shuts TessS out of this one. Krisen and Nikados.
Oh,
that's a slaughter.
Listen, we don't need Falcons to win the series, but we do need them to win a map at this major.
Yeah, do we?
Yeah. I'm going to be brave enough to say that we all want to at least see them win a map. Maybe they're thinking just too far in the future, you know? Let's start with a map. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be so annoying, you know? You're sitting on the other side of this.
Something positive.
And it starts with Monacy having a great game now, and it starts with him beating out Nikodas because Nikodas got way too many kills versus him on Dust 2.
Well, down goes Nico, so...
Oh, that's a crazy first kill to get on a round like this. It's supposed to be a brand new day for Falcons. To get Nico. The guy they know is alone outside every round.
Yep.
First.
Always. Now this quick move towards ramp, shut down by Buzz and Nikodas. That op is mobile.
They got mopped.
From garage to ramp in an instant.
Oh.
We said Nico and Monacy have to play well, and Kixan needs to call well. And those three things will lead to a win. Well, Monacy and Nico are playing well. Rotates were solid back on the CT side for Falcons. But Nico dies first in this round, can't offer us anything in the face of that op, and that was a very clean angle for Nikodas. Garage to bottom silo, nothing obscuring his vision.
Nice one, Nikodas.
Nothing holding them back. He is mobile, he is in the thick of it.
Chris is just watching for a mini wrap.
Man, they plays,
What?
man.
He just pushed Squeaky?
Yep, I mean, when the map feels so quiet, some teams would turn into a shell of themselves. OG instead get active, and even though you shut down the one-player Squeaky, you still have Nikodas up here in the op.
And Krisen can actually come in to mini, so Nikodas can stand here. Oh, but he still dies.
Kixan rips his head off. Finally a chance for Falcons to really then take it that much further because there's no defense inside A site. You've got a player up in heaven soon, but the fire keeps Buzz out of this. It was very much banking on Nikodas. He had a duel queued up, but Kixan hits a killer headshot. Peeks into the well-prepared, scoped op of Nikodas and blasts him.
Yeah, and Buzz will now start to walk away.
Could still be cost-effective, though. Krisen, how many are you going to bring with you? There's one down. Then the other pitch from bottom silo. Oh, God.
So expensive. 1v1 in the end.
Can he get the op? Where is it?
He can't find it.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Can't find the op.
Wow. Okay, well, that's a great...
We're going to try to keep this one simple. What's it look like from the site? We've got a Heaven player ready to go. Spooky trying to climb boxes.
Krisen's up in Heaven.
Big emphasis out of hut. That hut push works very well. Nobody actually had a line of sight on the hut exit. They do activate the flank fast, though. Buzz is quicker than Monacy could have anticipated. Tesses stuck down in the corner, catches off the player above him, and the retake is very much inbound. Magisk is burned out of the play. How is he going to stop this defuse? They've got to get on the bomb now because soon that fire's going to fade. Now Magisk can come at this. Buzz down to 2 seconds. Magisk doesn't stop him though, and that's a 9th for OG.
Yeah, take that AK and get out of there because that's really important for the money. He would have come into this just under $4,000. OG win around here off a quick retake.
If he even got the one, doesn't matter. The retake was there, and he at least, like you said, set up Buzz.
You're right, though. No one watching Hunt for a second.
Scary.
Chance. So, again, teetering here. Falcons economy, and Nikodas hits that.
Not the first time Nico goes down with nothing.
Oh, Buzz can't fall back.
Buzz trying to draw them in. Here comes the support, but they clear it. 2 kills in from Falcons is much needed. And with fire in front of Nikodas, he can do nothing. Slide out from Spooky. How brazen.
Yeah. He wanted to cheat to the back of the site, but they went down quickly. 2v3 now.
Falcons follow forward. Monacy on a quarter health. CT is making noise over towards single. Did Vico just smoke himself off?
I'm not sure.
His smoke's the one in the doorway. So he smokes single, then has to reroute around the vents. Meanwhile, Nikodas taking a glimpse at the site, hasn't actually found anything just yet. We've got Magisk sitting up in the Raptor, now found out. And so Nikodas has also been spotted.
It's perfect.
But doesn't kill him. 3 health he survives with. And so Falcons, even though they lose Nico in the opening outer bout, just go right into ramp with conviction. And we had 2 defenders inside that ramp room that both go down with nothing.
Little damage was cool. Buzz stayed alive for a little bit of time, but his first rotator coming in, not getting anything, and him. That's it. Oh, one more death. And just majority deaths, you know, makes things just permanently expensive here for Falcons, but ultimately, again, they win the round.
Nikodas is covering it, right? Yeah, exactly. So Magisk comes around to clear that corner. Oh, okay, this is the same kind of thing that set up the Buzz flank.
If you smoke it behind you, it gives you, there's just nothing else to clear is the thing.
Sure.
You know, it's a gimmick, but All right, even if we're watching it, yeah.
Magisk loses the head-to-head. Luckily, TeSS right there to trade it. That's half of TeSS down, though. Nikodos playing with an op back A. And that secret push from Nico. Wait, the single door play.
He didn't see this?
Did neither of them notice? They're going to drop right down. And they cast him off. Prison gets both. He's still cleared out as m0NESY's the third piece of Falcons to drop down beneath. And the Raptors player gets his. 5 health for m0NESY, who's going to need an act of God to pull this one out of the hat. 10 seconds in a 1v3.
No, that's
And with
it.
low money, he has to consider options. He has to concede this. OG stuffed them in the vents.
Okay, sanity check here. Prison is the one who saw Nico peeking out from the vent first and didn't notice it.
Right.
Then he walked back into the vent. Nico hadn't seen him either and just ran back into him.
Yes.
Let's see if the upper pop's going to come in again. Kicksand loves to call them late into a game when it seems unlikely.
You've already got TeSS up on top of main. Nikodos getting aggressive. m0NESY's on the ankle.
Perfect crosshair placement.
Just laser beams him, and he gets himself a second as well. But in the middle of that, Spooky pushes lobby. It started to look like a recovery, but m0NESY's on a tear. Triple kill in round 22. The kid was absent in Austin, and all of a sudden, a critical juncture, he steps up again.
Oh, finally a good map here from m0NESY. They've absolutely crushed.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
While this map isn't over, you have certainly kicked OG in the gut with this one. Already coming into this round with limitations in utility. Didn't have all the incendiaries they would have hoped for. Now they will have very little to work with, and Falcons the smallest sigh of relief. Head on a swivel there from m0NESY, stepping up when he has to. Like you said, limitations. We get a couple MP9s. OG not done yet. Be a fool to write him off, but here we go over towards that ramp room. Big charge, and it's while they're boosting. Buzz from up above.
Only one kill between the two of them.
The fact Nikodos goes down with nothing, he thought they'd have that extra second, but it is already a full force Falcons flooding into the B site. Spooky's gonna catch Kicksand, trying to climb over the control panel.
They're scared. They want to fight him.
Bomb's getting planted. Spooky serving up a distraction. Fiku's ready to go. Kristen swings the double doors, but he's met by smoke. And at that same moment, Falcons put another smoke down in front of the windowsill. It is half health on 2 of the 3 Falcons players. It is desperate acts of spray through smoke as OG just try to get some early damage in before the retake is needed. Just barely on the brink of spamming that player off top silo. Falcons absolutely pushed to their limits, but they will break through on a T side. A map win in Austin is all they've got so far. From what should be tournament winning superstars. It all ends here for someone. Mirage, the graveyard of either OG and Falcons. Get a strong utility set over top of the A site for the execute. No immediate follow through. TeSS is the first death of map 3. We've got a lot of bodies here for the defense. No response back yet from the T's. Falcons, they're not finding it until Kicksand gets his first. Magisk collects a kill as well. They know the triple player's low. They're going to try to force that fight while the other 2 CTs remain smoked off. How the hell has Spooky survived this? He comes out with the last 2 kills.
Oh, he's on 25 health.
And they have still yet to win a pistol in this series.
Yo, no kidding, man. They actually get crushed on these pistols, too. They have, I think if there's one good thing to say about OG, it's been some of the retakes. Oh, wow, that was crispy. That was crispy.
m0NESY looking for a second victim. Nico's round made a little more difficult. There's not a single AK on the field here for Falcons. They've gone quad Galils, low nades. And luckily for them, they kick it off with that m0NESY kill. But yeah, the Molly doesn't hit the opposite side of boxes. Just blame it on the new incendiary.
Nico didn't spot this bottom mid. It looks like he's going to take a peek, but Spooky's going to crawl up.
Oh, the timing on that is disastrous. Nico hits the 92 damage dink on the attempted climb up. Nico losing track of it all. He's got a teammate to come help. Kicksand trying to bail him out. TeSS down from beneath this, and Falcons this time look to have saved the day. Very messy affair going down in middle for an OG that we were singing their praise back on Nuke for getting active as a CT side in the middle of those rounds, those lobby prods. And this time they sign up for a mid-fight that just let Falcons draw it all back. If that incendiary hadn't missed and Nico got flushed out from behind boxes, you think they would have ever risked pushing to the top of mid?
Yeah, it's hard to say what the adjustment would have been. It's almost more awkward, maybe that way. And Fico here at the MP9 into the M4. No, doesn't even grab it. Could have just picked that up. Well, gets naded towards him, actually. They're coming for Chrism.
He's got that ladder support, though. He tries to lean out. He'll win the duel versus m0NESY first. Second servings made easy, and Nikodos' position, oh, almost caught him off. Kixan, great recovery with this double kill.
Ducked underneath it.
Trying to join up with Magisk so that they can split into the B site. That's going to lead Nico back towards Cat. A triple from Kixan. Spooky trying to contend on the opposite side of the flames. And finally, Kixan dropped. Magisk trades out. We've got a Buzz 1v2 queued up at 35 seconds. Long journey for that bomb to come climb in.
Magisk is watching the smoke, but only on the corner of it. He jumps out Skadoodle here. Buzz with an MP9 has to get something crazy going.
Oh, tries to flood into the bench, but Magisk able to lock that down. Kixan's got a reason to celebrate. Awesome 3K from his behalf.
No kidding, especially because of where Chrism was playing. It would be easy to forget that someone could be holding from the top of the ladder room, and he comes right underneath this spray to answer back to the 2 kills that Chrism got.
And a snap over to Fiku as well. Falcons summoning demons, doing whatever they have to get this win over. But it's a freebie after the fact. USP's here, and they're on the wrong bomb site. Who was that? Growling.
Just being a funny guy.
Wouldn't put it past him. Nico, yeah, that is just versus USPs, but it was very slick.
Yeah, I think there was a point where Mirage felt like that one of the 3 easier maps, but just because of the frequency of the play at the top level, it's just not. It's just not.
Nico just chucked out that bottom con smoke.
It's a bit late to be at this position. 2 in B, 1 pushing top mid. And Buzz, here comes the peak. Good night. Lights out.
Insta headshot for m0NESY, his second kill of the map. TSS is able to get out from underpass. So, I mean, in terms of the motion here, everything has gone very smoothly for Falcons. Nico puts down that con smoke. The smoke fades in Palace. They walk out to 0 resistance. Instant headshot. This round win, I feel like you could see it from a mile away.
Yeah, they're just 10 times better already. Double B push here. TSS on the exact same angle he started the round out in.
Gets another kill for his
Lined that
efforts.
one up with a ruler, man. He knows exactly where to stand, where to look.
Spooky wants the AK, but didn't want to get swung on by Nico. Thing is, Nico's just going to hunt him down slowly. He's going to pop right up. Ooh, but he gets away from him, so they'll be afforded a 2-player save. Falcons go up to the 4-2 T-side lead. Jacob on the desk before this third map went live said he expects Falcons Major to start now with a convincing Mirage win. It's also the default music kit.
We're going crazy.
I can hear the music, man.
Oh. Peek gets stopped.
You know, we're going to sound crazy if everybody at home can't hear what we hear.
Yeah, for sure.
That's on top of the people who already think we're crazy.
Yep. I need you to tell me they're wrong.
It's me and you against the world, Launders.
Oh, another push shut down.
OG feels like the world's against them as well, because everything they're trying to get going just gets denied. We'll see if m0NESY could get caught off guard. The timing of this push from Buzz. Looks like they're going to find him. Look in the wrong direction. Ooh,
Yeah,
careful
please,
now.
nice m0NESY. Oh, okay.
He lets him deliver that op right into his hands, so Buzz gets 1. And Fiku's Desert Eagle, in an act of desperation to hold versus 3 players, gets the first kill fast enough. Gives himself a flash to try to work with here as that plant's going down. It's a blinded support piece up in the windowsill, but Fiku's now missed his chances. It's not going to get any easier from here. Buzz trying to backstab. He gets the kill to Nico. Now the retake's really on. There is indeed still enough time to pull this off. And this last piece, and Magis coming over from the marketplace. He is far removed from this bomb. They're going to get on top of it. Op trying to give cover. Magis.
Oh, they got him.
No way. They jump back on it. A 10-second stick. Oh, it's a Buzz flank from middle and a solo hold from Fiku.
Oh, they actually pulled it off. Fiku stayed alive on Get Right for that long. Taking shots with his deagle. That's a disaster. That's such a good position for Falcons to be in. Fiku's laughing about it. You know, when they get that bomb down, Fiku, it should be very, very hard for him to get anything else going. But every kill is just a real nice isolation fight for OG.
Well, shame on us. We've been lulled into this false sense of confidence from Falcons. Felt like they couldn't make mistakes for a second.
Yeah.
And just as quickly as they regain that aura, they lose it. Doesn't mean they're not about to instantly rebound here, but just remind yourself that they can lose the unlosable. They can also win the follow-up with absolute conviction. So Falcons will do as they please for better or worse.
Yeah, that's kind of a dirt moment. You know, why'd that have to happen type of thing, but also here we are again.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Get to the damn train, CJ.
In this case, it's the Falcons hype train.
Buzz got to keep the op. Born to op.
Nico didn't let off that A key. This comes a swinging. But no guarantee here for Buzz, unfortunately for him. That op's gonna hit the ground.
It didn't make sense, you know.
This is just, yeah.
Oh man, they're so understaffed on this B
Look
side.
how they're trying to deal with Kickstand. Just surrounding him.
Yeah, they're not even dealing with him. Just keep an eye on him, but he doesn't make his move.
Keep an eye on him.
Just, you know, hold him honest. Here he goes, though. Nikodas never too late. Just highlighted his shortcomings, and suddenly we're 4v2 OG. They had nobody in this site. They had no reason to make you believe they'd hold it. 10 seconds left. Monacy starts tearing him up. Bench player's dead. He's off the plant. No, he doesn't have time.
He did have time.
It's half a second at best.
Yeah, he could have pulled that bomb out right away, but I guess didn't even know where Spooky is, and now Spooky wants to try to find him. Somehow OG pulled this off with Nikodas rotating in last second.
Looking to avoid flashes is Buzz, letting Nikodas take the angle. That's going to bank on Spooky holding Palace, I think, but he's over towards jungle, still concerned about Connector. Feels like they're one player short of a solid hold, OG. MP9 in the corner for Buzz, and he's not able to deliver his kill. Nikodas gets popped by Kickstand on the jump up.
Not complimenting each other right there.
Not at all. Spooky's gonna have to throw the Hail Mary, slides down into it, but there's just enough time for the plant. No actual spam to stop it. Just a second too late is Chrisen.
Yeah, but there's a chance for this 1-on-3.
Clutch is on. Player from default cross is over, playing now behind triple. Feels like Chrisen's figuring out the positions. There's no certainty behind it. But if he can just hit the headshots with the FAMAS, then the retake could still be on. Nico gonna fade back ever so slightly into middle. They hear these footsteps going to the top of stairs. He's gotta close this distance. He's feeling so exposed now, and Nico's gonna strike him down eventually. Unfortunately, there's no save on the cards here for Chrisen and Falcons. There's their 6th.
Like you said, just to remind us that they're still in a bad place.
Thing is that they've barely lost any rounds since, so they recovered it fully. But again, you know, a little weird, little team kill sprinkled in. Nothing can be too certain with Falcons. Just want to keep you on the edge of your seat. You gotta say, the entertainment value's there.
Yeah, it has been.
That has always been there, always will be there. Hate Watchers having a good time. And the newfound Falcons fans rooting for this star duo of Monacy and Nico. Looks like you can breathe a sigh of relief because this is comfortable. 8-4 T-side on Mirage. That one weird round, but they really capitalized on it from there on forward. Nikodas, he's had kills in 2 rounds of play. Other than that, it has been absolutely empty-handed, and this close will be no different. Is this a chance at the most convincing win? Whew, your guess is as good as mine. Could be the fact that we haven't really seen m0NESY miss a shot. Could be the fact that all of the Falcons players have contributed to the kill count, that they've bailed themselves out of sticky spots. But pistols still remain a pain point. First kill is that of OG. They follow right up onto TeSeS, and so 3v5 is what's demanded of the Falcons if they're going to win a single pistol in the series. Could still be done as Nico comes out through market. Magisk takes his place. And then Falcons just going to lean back a second because they actually just dropped the bomb. That bomb is down in the open. Nikodas recovers with the kill to m0NESY, and Magisk's thinking about the flank, but one step ahead. In reality, they're both over here towards site. Just scoop it up. Go ahead, take that bomb, walk away, Nikodas. It's yours for the taking.
He's got to worry about the window cross back, though.
So worried that he's going to plant.
Safe.
And that means Fiku doesn't have vision, doesn't need it. Nikodas going to close. That is 6 for 6. OG win every pistol.
Every pistol.
Grouping up inside connector, bomb included.
Don't like how they don't have anyone anywhere else.
That's the thing, though. You know, sometimes
you're making this connector play right now.
Yeah. If there is a criticism that could still be laid on OG, it's that sometimes they are just so adamant about something, but it's not informed. It's not because they know B's understaffed that they're heading up into connector, and m0NESY just hits that instant laser beam headshot onto Nikodas.
There is no palace pressure, A-ramp pressure. He's allowed to be on ticket spotting.
That's the thing. You skip steps, you pay the price. This is looking like Falcons with that deep ramp control. Oh, they could send OG a hell of a message. m0NESY still alive, gets glocked out of the round. AK's trying to cover off on ramp. Gotta be careful, there's 3 players here. TeSeS doubles back, his deagle connects, man advantage, taken over by Falcons. Bomb's gotta get picked up, and then even if you kill the second pistol, you still don't know about Magisk. So look at them turn their backs to him. It is no surprise, and they get cleared out. Falcons staff that site, and OG skip protocols.
Yeah, that's the worst way to go right there. They could have, this A-ramp could have been flanked from the beginning. It's not usually because they've got the best information.
Gonna give them some space. Pistols push through. Nice shots from Magisk.
And he's out of there.
Great rifle control, great movement to get back around the CT corner. And he'll send m0NESY in on his behalf to just finish off the cleanup duty. Fiku can't even get the plant off. So it felt, but with a Desert Eagle headshot, now what more is possible here for Fiku? This would be the clutch of the century. In a much-needed situation as well, but you can see the confidence of Falcons starting to boil over. Magisk gets a quad kill in the round. Very good shooting from that first burst.
And even when it was bad, I mean, when it was really bad back on Dust 2, Magisk wasn't. He was great. He was actually so solid, so reliable, and this is an eco clip, but he's got plenty of rifle 2Ks, lots of good holds. His aim has looked super sharp, and also,
they do love some of these walkouts, though. Just unexpected decisions. Already 2 players down in Sandwich. You've got backs turned to you from the con players. They're going to slide right into the setup. TeSeS, nope, only the one. Holds it back, actually, excuse me, with the Fiku double kill. So it's the A players themselves that get nothing done. Overwhelmed by the sheer tenacity of OG, that element of surprise. Another ambush for Falcons to have to deal with.
Prison's got to be careful if he decides to go back a little bit. In fact, there's way more CTs than he's aware of.
Oh, trying to pounce on it. m0NESY does come out from the corner. 19 health or not. That is Crizin down. Nikodas.
m0NESY has a smoke. They've got 2 smokes, actually. TeSeS got a molly.
Oh, fire on Nikodas. Oh, double headshot. Lines it up. Succulent shooting. And you've got only the 19 health of m0NESY left. He is gone. That small burst out of Nikodas is a big hope for OG.
It is. Just defends against 12. A retake that shouldn't have been able to take place. They're going to make a case for themselves. Too many rounds to play to have 5 players up in connector, losing to ecos.
Yeah.
It's just not going to cut it anymore.
You know, it doesn't feel inspiring from our perspective. They have to continue to believe. Crizin, though, gets slapped out of this one. It is a very understaffed B site. Monacy's going to stay mobile, moves that off into Marketplace.
Yeah, and they brought Tessus back, actually, with this contact, but Monacy's already there.
Good kill. It's his second in the round. Catwalk player tries to get into the window duel, and that's going to drop Spooky down out of the round. Nikadaz disengages, trying to run over to B, but by the time he gets there, everything has been mopped up, and that with it is Falcons on 12.
They really try to bring simplicity into this. I mean, the walkout on A ramp was a great call last round, and here it looked like they were maybe just a second away from being able to pull it off here.
Even having to claw that win on Nuke.
Yeah, can't be proud of Nuke.
Barely. Crizin into the connector action. OG having to fight elimination for the next 6 steps, but Crizin tries to remain active. Unfortunately, just missed what was a turned Nico, who is staring over towards the window instead. Tessus has pressure from both sides. Stands the test, though, and now it is a slaughter. Absolutely empty-handed as this T-side's gone on. The Falcons believers have something to look at. A little bit of a message sent to the rest of the pack. A slow start in Austin, undeniable. But the likes of OG are not going to topple one of 2025's very best. A sign of life from Falcons.
And Austin in order to get those extra reps.
Yeah, maybe a bit too much North American Counter-Strike for Monacy, who's been having the toughest of time. So let's get this one underway. T-side start, MIBR's map pick, and I'm sure Ancient should bring some questions. Sure, Jacob said that they lost to Bait in this one, but before that, they were 5 on the trot against some of the world's best. So Falcons, can you set the record straight?
Yeah, I mean, Lakowski goes looking and does inflict heavy damage. Damn, Safe will connect. Insani hits his headshot. Sure, 2 members low. He'd have loved that bullet from Kixon's Glock to have connected for Falcons. Now, a bomb plant is a start. Whether or not they can really thwart this 5-on-3 retake with Nico limping at 2 HP, they have to find a vantage point. It looks like they've elected to play from Cave.
Well, there is a smoke for the retake, no defuse kit.
Okay, we're going to need some kills out of Monacy. He stays active on the angle, finds Safe, and stays more active. Okay, couldn't get the shot onto Insani. Lakowski lingering for that late arrival in Cave, and Insani sticking this one. Kixon knows he's on a timer here, tries to hit the wall bang. Lakowski down, needs to shoot him, can't find him through the boards. It might be our pistol.
And that's something Falcons have been struggling with ever since the opening map, where I think they picked up both. They haven't won a pistol since. So for Falcons, it's been tough in that department, but it doesn't start well, losing the 2 opening kills despite those gooshes. It's going to soften up Kicks into half HP.
No Kevlar on him, so that extra hurts.
It feels like you might have to reroute at this juncture, but they are just going to linger in A main. So there's no information right now for MIBR towards B. They've stacked 3 players over towards there, so now it's going to be a little bit easier to break in. Breno up towards Tree. Insani over towards Temple.
Yeah, they're really backing them, and oh, it's worked wonderfully. Both of them winning their initial duel. Now, it is up to Insani to get anything more. He doesn't really have the health, but he manages to remove Nico from the pack. 2-on-3, rotation through CT. Tessus finds himself a weapon. Monacy finds himself a headshot. Knife out from Lakowski, trying to catch a timing. The element of surprise. Monacy inaccurate as he gets that bomb down. Doesn't have his weapon out in time.
This flank.
Yeah, Exit seems to have booked it here. Tessus not focused on it. Is hidden, obscured by that big box, but still in his blind spot. Jumps up, catches a glimpse of the tip of the head. Don't see a kit for these two, but still, I'm very uncomfortable for Tessus. Overwhelmed, overrun. The MP9 runs him down.
Okay, well, they will pick up an M4 and an AK and carry that through, but a 10-second round.
By virtue of that door smoked, whether or not he sticks around remains to be seen, because Kixon, he's going to be cooking up a flash for them to take this space upon the fade.
And this is the thing. Is there a redeploy of the smoke towards doors? First one's faded. Lakowski tucks in the pocket, but gets the opener.
Yeah, he's gotten away with murder there. He's even got himself a block util piece if he gets... Oh.
Yeah, he's under pressure.
Yeah, okay. And, oh, that's a quick reaction shot out of Tessus. By removing Insani, now Lakowski, they're trying to force him out of his position. Monacy, he'll hit flush him out. This investment looking to be justified. Just 2 to find. Exit the unknown entity lying await in Cave.
Bit of a back-forth nature out the gates of this one.
You know, when I saw the news of the Falcons roster, Monacy and Nico reunited, and so many big names alongside with Magisk as well, I'm surprised by how much attention Tessus has drawn to himself. He really has kind of demonstrated a pretty solid case for him to be in this team. His mechanical ability on display. So we're out mid, and you know that they're rather unequipped.
Yeah, look, there's a few things that I think people tend to forget about with Counter-Strike at the highest level, and you can see that with complexity. This should be a bit of a farm fest, so unless Insani grabs another, there's nothing really to worry about. smoked off for now. And that's them blocking and trying to channel them in towards red. So you have lost Nico, the highest rated member for Falcons so far. But two kills straight through the smokes, and the round is over. So, as I was saying, complexity.
Yeah.
People thought that they were going to be good in stage 1 because of the caliber of teams, but you had a stand-in. And people were like, oh yeah, but what about G2 with Stu? You were talking about completely different teams. And we're also talking about Halzerk. Stewie was replacing Hooksy.
That should be. But again, if you'd have asked my opinion on how the first day was going to go, I'd have said the same thing.
Yeah, but this is the thing. We've seen individuals on this roster, sure, part of a different team before, crumble under the pressure of being one of the favorites in an event and play terrible Counter-Strike. And coming in right now as the world number 2, and you're going up against... Look, if you took a look at, since m0NESY joined, the other teams that they had lost to in the world, it's only Vitality and Mouse.
Yeah, that's a geeky one all the way to long. So m0NESY first hit that.
The problem right now for MRBR is the question mark, have they crossed red? We can see they haven't, but they're coming back to clear mid as a pack. This is about to get biffy.
Yeah, Nico versus Insani. Oh, perfect. Insani can't finish his meal onto Kixon. Exit, he's arrived just in time to lend a hand. Removes Tessus from heaven, now all trapped on that mid floor. Breno swings on out for one and done. Magis puts him down.
40 seconds, smoke towards A, but they're still going to force their way in through red. Oh, smoke missed, so didn't get the trajectory on that one quite right, did the young buck.
It got the reaction.
Yeah, but he needs to get this kill, and the problem is going to be the time. So Magisk is going to continue to try to go towards A. Does m0NESY play first? It looks like it.
Yeah, he's basically seeing if he can slip to the back lines. Like, how's his angle, though? I feel like this is going to book m0NESY. He'll have a shadow advantage as well.
Gotta go.
Yeah, or not. 15 seconds, boys. What are we doing? m0NESY does get caught out by that Lakowski off angle, and they collapse. Okay, that's convincing. Ties us up 3 even.
Important there to make good on the opening kill on from Insani. It's another Nico opening death. Just yesterday taking down FaZe to book their spot as the team that's not even meant to be here in stage 3.
Meanwhile, Falcons here, battling for their life every day. Could have a fight here, yeah. Breno!
Nico dead again.
Again, an opening death for Nico. This time at the hands of Breno. Kixon goes looking. He looks like he's about to catch an AWP bullet if he goes a step too wide. Safe in a forward position despite that early man advantage. They're not playing scared. Maintains that angle deep into ramp. m0NESY boosted up to go looking. Oh, he sees the shadow. Look, you can see a body! Oh, it's all just the smoke and mirrors. Or shadows and headshots, I should say. Gets it anyway.
Okay, well, this is very tough now.
Very tough. Oh, angle. Just as he mantled up, that was suboptimal for Magisk's timing.
Yeah, just the spray at range. It's not stabilizing for the Alliance. They're getting mauled right now. It's about to be in favor of MIBR. And now the money in question on the other side of the server.
Smoke now fades for them. He'll be flashing them over the top. Re-smoke short, exit spots them out. That's a big pick from Magisk. If Lakowski goes down empty-handed, his back is turned. They know where he is. Why has he got the bomb out? Nico again down and out. Triple out of Insani. That's crazy output. 2, sure, 3. Absurd.
Gonna get the bomb in. The cash is gonna help. They're not gonna play forward. They're gonna wait for the smoke to fade. Now they're pivoting in through short.
Yeah, and they're just partnered up. Magisk is gonna have his work cut out for him here. Maybe a missed AWP shot is going to be a real opportunity for him. As he does take that first head. Now up against the AWP, but he swings on in. Safe holds his nerve, holds his line, and pulls his trigger. 3 in the round from Magisk. That's impact. It's a bomb plant. It's damage, but it will not be a round.
Really wanting to push the issue at mid, aren't they? So the AWP's going to get across towards the Tetris box and might even jump up on the ledge to look for the donut fight. He might be able to catch Insani on the jiggle. m0NESY's quick.
Yeah, but this is a very hard jiggle to hit. Up! That looked pretty good to me. Goes straight through the corner. Insani put on notice. Lakowski activating. Oh, he got the info. Tessus ready for the swing. Nails the first headshot onto Lakowski. Knows there's more. Swings on in. Can't hold it. Can't control it. Exit removes him, 4 on 4.
I love the moving pieces right now of MIBR. Safe forward in cave, but it's the A main push right now, highlighted by our obs team. Breno and Insani with so much room. Nico's in red, sure, but it doesn't count for an awful lot. 45 seconds on the clock and looking to pipe up the ramp into exit site.
That's their last smoke chance, so yeah. Throw that out towards long. Exit just going to be spotting for the cross. Oh, he does that again. He's dead to the AWP. Oh, and Nico doesn't spot this.
He's been seen.
Oh, and he goes down completely empty-handed, baffled at 0-7. Oh, he had a chance at the AWP. Safe does go down. Exit stubborn on the long side. That's the m0NESY pickup. He's responsible for Cave as Kixon digs in long. Vulnerable to a swing, catches and spanks. Nice catch onto Insani. It's Breno slipping out ahead of their perhaps expected timing. And oh, they nearly line up. Odyssey sprints away. Knife out, gets out, missed shot. Looking awkward here. 18 HP, all he has to work with, poor Breno. And that bomb ticking away. Headshot found. Monacy, good work to find and scavenge that M4 to make that a whole lot easier.
NiKo should get the space. We're stunning 4B. This is a change-up. Might be aggressive.
Yeah, Kixon eats that flashbang, pulls away. Fortunately, Tessus was tucked, and that's a nice counter flash. Monacy sets up Tessus for more. Look at the assists in the feed. 3 members go down. Monacy's flashbangs playing a part in all 3 of them.
Some exits. They're not the most glamorous, but they'll make a dent in MIBR.
Yeah, I mean, removing this up would be very valuable at the tail end of this defensive half. Nice tap.
There you go.
Oh, I love the little POV cut. Good work from Safe.
Yeah, just go B now, guys.
NiKo's coming. And Safe is trying, attempting to save. Oh, yep, he's seen you. He knows what you're up to.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, he made a step. NiKo gets the early warning. And no AWP for Safe. 5-5.
Might even be Monacy. AWP posted from the doors. And he's just pivoted away. Spots the shoulder. This is the first, but NiKo now he can just knock him down. There you go. Controls the spray in for 3. And Lakowski, the last man standing.
Oh, it's Ninja. The
Of course.
Ninja.
Well, hold up. No. All right. Well, you tickled the bomb.
Yeah.
And you're out of there.
He's got a little cheeky smile as well, just realizing, well, that looked a bit silly. Had he had a kit?
Lurk smoke on the site.
Oh, wow, look at him go. Kixon's just waltzed straight up. A quick lurk smoke onto the site, but oh, you've lost NiKo. He went asking questions of Cave. Good catch, though, from Tessus. Catches exit, switch into his smoke. And Kixon, this forward presence, just by flashing himself, an underhand flash, gets him early access to the site. Tessus caught on the cross, that boost, unorthodox and unexpected. Very uncomfortable for the Falcons here. Monacy fakes dips out, so much smoke on the site, chaos. Imminent. Perfect pre-aim, Lakowski activates, it's a messy spray. Awkward now for Monacy and Magis. Oh, needed to hit that. Magis and Monacy pulling this one across the line. And with their powers combined, a double kill each, they end the half as they mean to go on.
Yeah. Breno not spotted. How many steps is he here? They've gone through red.
This is why I call it the Portuguese, Chad.
Is it a B split or into A? Has to be. Oh, yeah, A split.
Breno. That's the kill from Monacy. That really limits their contributions now. They don't have that extra angle. NiKo's no longer feeling pressure as Monacy, he manages to relieve out exit of his head. Insani into the side for one back. Nice catch from Magisk on the way through.
Kixon
Opens up the rotation. Kixon not being noted. Hard shot to hit. He tracks the heads. Gets the job done. Shaking his head as he pops 2.
You can understand it's the same thing we've been saying match after match. There it is. Oh, these bloody Glocks.
Can't believe he's done 81 damage.
They've found so many dinks with Glocks so far. So the aim's on point for the Brazilians. If they had better guns, there'd be a few kills.
Insani does. So I am just like slightly concerned for the Falcons if these Glocks do anything else. Gonna maneuver into this cave setup though.
NiKo, you have to get a kill.
Oh, put your nades away. Oh, I'm a bit stressed. It's fine. Kixon's not stressed. He gets 2.5. NiKo's dead.
Not cleared.
Overlooked. Oh, magic. A sigh of relief from him as he doesn't get cleared. Gets himself the kill and that AK upgrade. They will be planting though. They're getting an awful lot out of this round, Chad. It's already costly. And I don't even see a kit. Why is this uncomfortable? Why is this so
low?
Why is this so awkward? And he's just seen the kit. Lakowski communicating. Perhaps they don't have one on site.
Okay, they could really lose this.
It feels very losable. Okay.
It's an open plant.
You boost up, but it's an M4. Oh my god, Monacy goes down, another one available.
Time.
Lakowski and exit. Someone's got to hold this. It all falls to the cover of Magis. What can he get done? Not enough. Tessus is gone and they've lost it.
Forget about the AK. Forget about the hero AK. That's not even in the conversation. It's the pesky pistols, the Glock dinks.
Oh no.
That is an absolute mare.
How? Kixon gets a bullet in between the eyes. Modessy's gone, and he gets a second onto Kixon. Okay, is the round over? Nico doesn't seem to think so. Neither does Tesses. He slips out, removes Insani from the bomb site, denying the plant. And he's sticking around for more. There is body shots connecting. You see Brano and Safe left wanting at half HP. Now don't forget, Tesses and Magisk only equipped with Deegs. This FAMAS really wants to stick around, at least have a bit more output from him. Hard shots to track. Nico and Magisk get that back. Tesses, Nico getting the job done. It's exit in the clutch. Bomb down on default and plenty of time to cook. Molotov will be useful.
Tessus is cutting off at the pass, so he's pushed through Cave and then come back around B lane. Nico's also departed. I don't love this from Nico, but Tessus, you love to see that. Spams him through the board, and he played that round to perfection.
Didn't he?
Yeah, Exit's already lining up some util to throw straight towards CT spawn. So they're just going to rush A. Nico out mid. Modesty finds nothing either. There's not going to be a quick rotation for this. CT smoke's already landed.
They've whiffed it. Absolutely bamboozled
yeah,
it.
you're right, they have.
And Safe's got 9 HP. Oh, that's a messy one. Modesty gets nothing done. There was 2 on his screen. He kind of got a bit too much of a target-rich environment, got a little overwhelmed.
How have you hit a skyball on the CT smoke? I can't quite understand that.
It's harder to hit that than what the actual CT. Magisk and Nico are retaking this one very nonchalantly.
Everyone's dead.
Wallbang headshot through a smoke, of course.
Well, Lukowski's on his own because Exit up to Exit tricks. He's just lurking. So, Lukowski, you need a multi-kill, mate.
Yeah, but the bomb is actually quite light on time. If he had got some output, maybe Exit's position could have been a bit of a late linchpin into the clutch. Diffuses and planted for him. Nico just needs to provide the covering fire. Another body goes down. Diffuse comes through, but he'll farm up a couple of extras. Triple kill from Exit. Solid output.
The bomb should go down.
Well, Tessus could maybe do something here.
Still a tough angle.
Not comfortable angle, especially with good flashes like that. Now the Tech-9 surge forwards. They confirm Tessus' presence, and the bomb will go down. MRBR, they've got this far. Anything else seems like a bit of a pipe dream. I say that. Lukowski does remove Kixon. Insani in the cave side. It's all Speedway, so no threats from late ramp,
Molly.
Cave. Flushes them back, but Incendiary won't spread, won't force fights. It still is a fight from Safe. Makes it work with just the P2. Magis gets put low. Softened up for that Insani D. Kind of needed to hit 2 consecutive bullets here. And yeah, swings into Nico. Plenty of time for a 12th round on the defuse.
Okay. Well, likely the final rounds here.
Okay, well, Nico's got a partner in crime for the mid-hold this time.
Yeah, and obviously also there to throw some flashes in case there was a barrage utility coming back their way. But the surge in through heaven. Tessus is going to meet Exit, but completely blind right now.
Both of them blind in the smoke. Tessus gets out first. That's a huge advantage now, but it does leave a potential cave slip. Covered in the smoke. Insani doesn't matter. What a transfer into Tessus. Different elevation. He pulls it up, finds the head. Double kill out mid. Exit. Oh, he should have had that one.
Yeah, well, Lukowski's in the site, so Lukowski should kill Kixon on the way back. It's going to be Monacy and Nico.
Now, Kixon's heard those steps. Safe starts to plant the bomb. Kixon buys time.
Nico's flank.
Coming in from the door side. Breno distracted as well. Not looking. Should be Nico's. Yep, not going to take his time with that one. Oh, and now should be safe, but he's jiggled out, forces that AWPer to pull the trigger. Now getting uncomfortable for Lukowski on site. They're pressuring from cave side. Safe distracted, eliminated now. Lukowski getting closed in on. He knows where they both are. Has to isolate these duels. Nico and Monacy, though, they've got the synergy, and he gets overwhelmed. A convincing start to the series. Falcons, it was necessary. They are on death's door, and they stand up and deliver map 1.
Yeah, well, the underdogs might smell blood in the water, but right now, MIBR are looking like fish food. We've got Nuke up next. That was their map choice. Molly at the ready for top hut, and away we go.
Okay, well, that dual Berettas is going to be forced to drop down. He's set himself up beautifully. Lukowski smoke drop double. As many kills as he has pistols in this round. And yeah, I think the knife slashing in the smoke is an embodiment of how well this pistol's gone for MIBR.
Wasn't that beautiful, though? Smoke lands, removes the vision, and don't worry about that. You get fade to black in a moment because the dual Berettas bang, bang. He's been spotted. 40 seconds left on the clock, and it's tough to even bother talking this one through. He does have the bomb. He could plan on B.
That certainly gives him something to work with. However, held by Insani, and they will have 5 alive. Not an overly extreme pop-off. Second round conversion is still going to be a question. Committed angle, and with 40 seconds left, the finish is imminent.
It's not going to be B, so they can stay quite heavy towards A right now. Another squeaky smoke.
Feels like their setup could be tough to break. Up in the rafters, overlooked. It will be safe. Does connect. Match is gone. They need to find the player on the site. Safe drops into Kingston. A free frag. Exit flushed forward by the Flames. Gets confirmation. Still has a safe haven. Up the vent. Low HP. It's Breno in the clutch versus Monacy. Doesn't call the bluff on the plant. Monacy allowed to get that down. Now Breno swings out and he wins the duel. Monacy looks up to the sky in frustration. Sure, you got the bomb down, but MIBR, they'll keep these wins flowing. Tess with that Tech 9 and the bomb on his back, about to triple swing this Orpa. Okay, bait the shot. Lucky to be alive. Tess hamstrung. Finished off by Breno's rotation. Safe pullback, Orping, a missed shot. That's the support you want to see. Team play on display from MIBR.
Oh, look at that, everybody.
Insani, everyone chips in, everyone in the right place to defend this ramp rush.
Yeah, quick response time on this is it's just Nico. Only one yet to frag again, so two extremely slow starts from the rifling superstar in the start of both these maps. Sure, it's only 4 rounds played, but when he plays such key positions, you want to get him going early. So 4-0, about to be the case for MIBR as Nico. He's going to look for anything he can. They've actually started to push up ramp, so he might just get blindsided as he peers back down. Sweeps in, spotted now, and Lukowski will delete. Beautiful work, all 5 staying alive. So you think about it, the pistol round, clean and easy. This time a bit more pace from Nico.
Yeah, he's going to be working on yard this time.
Sunny in from main, so he's prepared for a player trying to slink down vent. Smoke balls up early. There's the clear, nice and high. And slightly premature. Nico can wait that out. Is there a second HE who's going to part through this?
Oh, he's holding for it. Oh, Nico, despite that, still hits the headshot. That's an opening kill for Nico. Impact being felt as Tessus gets aggressive.
I love this from Tessus. Depends on the timing as he mantles up. You see there's a player in the heavens. That's Breno. He's just dropped down in towards the site. So high alert right now is the lobby anchor. This time there is follow through down towards B and nobody home at the moment for the Brazilians.
If Magis just gets one here, he got that little shoulder jiggle, does tame the spray. Finds Lukowski. Did he hear Breno on the swing through? I think he did make a step, yeah. Concerned about more in lobby, but that's keeping him so busy. Feels like the round's almost a shoe-in now.
Yeah, okay, well, they've sprawled out everywhere, haven't they? Lobby control, you've got Tessus who's gone all the way outside. Now he's going to flank ramp. It will just have to be the save for MIBR. This test is hard clear this. It's not an easy one, but step straight in. Safe will take it for free. Breno goes down in the interim. Magisk is playing this. Look, it's not the most glamorous role. He's back in T-spawn where he started the round, but his impact, it's massive. Stalls them out, drops back, removes an avenue for them to save. Now, Exit and Safe really going to try and tussle with him because they could lose everything by going for it.
Yeah, Exit and Safe are trying to exit and save. However, Magisk is in a position to really slow them down if that bomb radius catches either of them. If they were just a little lower on HP.
Coming.
Yeah.
They're crawling in.
They're on high alert, though. They know he's disappeared.
Oh, what a ridiculous save. Just on the other side of the wall. You've got quiet neighbors, Magisk. You don't even know they're home. All right, well, this time doesn't have the follow-through outside, but they've got the response they were looking for. Insani has started down secret immediately.
We talk about this.
Red pole, not
aggressive
secret.
AWP draws the line and removes Tessus just as easy as that.
Couldn't have come in a better round because it's so lobby-centric right now.
Now you're already walking into a man disadvantage 4v5. Now testing Breno and comfortable onto Monacy. A second is crazy. A headshot, instantaneous deletion. Kixon's removed, and now Nico and Magisk forced to try and come up with a 2-on-4.
Well, they're hoping for an over-rotation, but they don't really need to move too much. Lukowski's already down towards being safe. Here he is again.
Now that Util drops, their intention is clear.
Lukowski
stays hidden. A single kill would be good. You just need to kill that covering player. It's Nico. Ooh, some damage, but with 96 damage inflicted, Nico flicks.
Tough spot for Nico now. Two going to come through decon.
If he could just get one more. An extra kill really sets up Magisk, but with such low HP, a single bullet can best him. Nade of the door, he unloads, he gets his. Magisk, the unknown entity, only so many places he can be. Times it well to engage on the first. Swings on out, isolating Jules! Oh, it nearly came together. A really valiant attempt between the two of them. 2-on-4 goes 1-on-1.
Okay, well, the defuse comes through. Exit will secure that. Well, the possibilities are endless. All boosted up. Safe this time outside. And he's going to get found.
Lovely work, Monacy. Just catches that timing. Safe just pulled away, and so on that repeat, m0NESY with the advantage already posted.
Strong position for Insani to find himself in, especially if they try and split into top site late. Brenner's going to poke his nose up secret, so great information. They've sold ramp, okay? They've given it up completely. Oh, and the
it works.
Yeah, well, Magic was just in heart deep, wasn't he?
Exit, burnt in, drops down. Tessus puts him in the dirt. Quick drop, vent. Okay, so bomb maneuvering B. m0NESY to try and cover their rotation, stop that vent. Rotate, but someone just slipped down the vent. Oh, okay. Breno, though, will be the unknown entity. Nico's going to be furious. How is it possible that I'm getting shot in the back of the head? Oh dear. Breno in the 1v3, goes 1v2, looking for that bomb, sitting in the open. Missed shot from Kixon. How is this going wrong? Throws out an incendiary. m0NESY doesn't like the sound of that. Does he dare push through the flames? He knows it could be a stick, but m0NESY's going to call the bluff. Now there's not enough time on that. He'll have to stay active. Staying for it, 1v1, mind games, flash Eaton doesn't swing. Breno just holding. Oh, m0NESY overthinking, and Breno brave. Even takes him down after. Okay, well, this time Nico and m0NESY working on that early yard fight once more. A break, that's what m0NESY was hoping for. Oh, just in the right angle is safe.
Got the better of him.
Yeah, wins it out this time, gets a bit of revenge, and Tessus just walks straight into his crosshair.
Yeah, reading the default like a book, huh? I know it's a little bit more different on a map like Nuke. It's not as standard as a Mirage or an Ancient in terms of the positions you'd find yourself in. Nico picks up the AWP, that's never a fun sign.
It might be fun if Safe was to go looking for answers, but why would you? It's 5v2. You're holding enough. Just Kixon and Nico. And this was off of... I mean, they've burnt 2 timeouts in this half.
The biggest problem I have with what happened in the last round, then obviously Breno manifested the gap, caused the chaos, as we can see here. Exit denying exactly that. It's just been a lack of opening kills. The one round they do have was Nico getting that AK kill as he slipped through the standard straight wall smokes in front of Red, kills Insani towards main. Then in the last round, m0NESY gets the opener, Magis gives one back immediately, and that felt like a bad death to give over. So you've got Safe, Lukowski, and Breno all with 2 opening kills apiece for this CT side. There's a unwinnable 2v5 now gone 2v4. Nico just thinking about... Oh, I thought he was thinking of saving. So are they really going to give this a crack?
I mean, Kixon swings into Breno just as he looked away.
Okay, they're going for it now.
They are giving it a go with 15 seconds left. And no one's on the site. Insani will have to come up the vent. Never fun. Nico not covering, though. And Lukowski, oh, he nearly found him in the smoke, but it does give him his position away. Nico chips in with another. Kixon set up for a potential clutch. 2-on-5 is a crazy ask. But now a 1v2 feels a little more manageable. Chip damage inflicted. Nade for the encroaching. Chips on Insani. Kixon, that smoke fades, loses his cover, loses his head. MIBR, a solid CT side taking shape now. 7 already under their belt.
And that's why they've got some of the biggest players in Counter-Strike. Nico with some space.
Yeah, when I see Nico this far forward, this early into the round, I have expectations of him. Oh, for that kind of action! Straight headshot ahead of the smoke wall.
Beautiful. Okay, so those are the mind games between your yard holders. Boost is perfect.
Yeah, Breno, he's in the prime position, doesn't exercise any restraint, just goes straight for it and is punished. m0NESY swings into the AWP. 3-on-3, has to respect the flame. Decision-making tree is wild right now. Exit, he reveals his position in lobby, smokes the trophy return, and then leaves.
Yeah, he's got a lot to worry about. Lukowski's already hedged down towards the B side. He's playing Joker right now, just going to hide behind the single box. Tessus, Nico, and Kixon are going to be able to group up. Nico is worried about, hey, where did that smoke come from, and has he disappeared? So diligent work over towards Squeaky. We can see nobody's home. Exit opting to play behind the CT. Venom might get caught player timing. Nico sticks the landing.
Yeah, that was a tough spray to commit to. Converts it in half a magazine.
Well, we discussed the finances previously.
Yeah.
And you've already got 7 rounds. So I don't think there's any harm in giving over a second, holding onto your guns, and going again for it in the next. Exit should be able to buy something with the 1400 coming through. This music is perfect for the situation right now. On board with Secret Agent Nico.
Save's got him. That's the info flowing. Comms are good. Kickoff found. Nico an opening death this time, but that's the difference maker. Tessus and m0NESY, dispatched to the secret stairs, have managed to find themselves both of the defenders. Safe, likely close by. They know where he was, towards hell.
Yeah, if Falcons rushed that, they could have been picked apart at the seams right there. So I love the fact they've hit the brakes. Jumping back across, Tessus needs to be very, very careful. Another flash, another jump away, and still could be caught. Safe sees him darting away, and they're rerouting completely.
Just trying to get that info safely.
So Tessus in the vent, Magis lobby, and the other two going to poke their head back up the secret stairs. It's Lakowski on top site, highlighted here as the next man to be under pressure.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do because he's concerned about Heaven as well, simultaneously as he's going to get potentially walked on. Hart is another threat. Magis makes that clear. Good find onto Monacy. Oh, Lakowski, the one-man army, takes on four. The Falcons are trying to find something to cling on to, something to hold, and Lakowski's holding his sight strong.
You just see right there how the spacing works against Falcons. The player wrapping around the right side from Lakowski's perspective. You're going to catch it here. Essentially lines up as the hub player comes out. The Danes double up, and that is trouble. There is no trade found. One man in the top site defends it all.
Making the CT side flow nicely, as are their communications. A little bit of a lobby flavor to this one. Yeah, Lakowski's coming looking. I think he spotted the barrel of Magis because he pulled away again with the info flowing. He takes full lobby control. But with it being so quiet, the implication is they have to be elsewhere.
Yeah, they're playing some very confident Counter-Strike right now, aren't they? Obviously in the last having to deliver from an anchor position, but this time taking the fight to them, and they know that they got Falcons under this pressure.
Like just straight away, like as the solo lobby holds, suddenly there's 3 CTs walking into your position.
It's almost a bit of a... Oh, hold up a second.
Yeah, because Safe is going to be tested by a little boost.
Easy flick.
Oh, comfortable for him. Puts Nico down. Banging his head off the doorway for that safe info retrieval. And Sani can do the same from Decon, and now they're just rotting that clock. Playing wicked games here with Falcons, just pulling them all across the map. Kicks and reveals their intent. They want to try and finish towards this A side, but Lakowski again making it difficult. You got to get another one of those, Tessus. Heaven is occupied as well. You want to have to plan Heaven side. You have to. Insani, he could just deny the plant right there. 7, 6, time is of the essence. No time in the round. Falcons have lost another.
Can he get enough to time?
He certainly could. He certainly could. He's holding on, fighting for his dear life, safe on the hunt. Does he even bother to pick up the AK? He just wants to focus on living. Didn't want to be condemned.
This is more harassment towards Yard. Just the constant clears, the jarring timings, and it's 5 Galils to finish.
Good angle for him.
Oh,
Wow.
that's an AK, that's a kill.
Wow.
He got first bullet, it was the dink. It was just a Galil, it wasn't an AK.
Yeah, and he pays the price for it, the ultimate price. Okay, now you've got to recover. You ask questions of Breno, who has had a lot of impact already in this half, 12 frag deep. And again, he connects. He connects twice at the same time as Lakowski beats out Nico. It's too easy for MIBR right now. They are on elimination game, fighting for their lives, fighting to survive here at Blast TV Austin, and they got 10 in that first half of play.
This is worrying. This is only 2 rounds T-side. Sure, they won Ancient, but that was their opponent's map choice, and MIBR have a weak map pool at best.
Oh, it has to start somewhere, and pistols have been a real problem for Falcons. Can Monacy's dual Berettas be set up for success? No! Safe will immediately cut him down after his first. Not the same output we saw from Lakowski's, and speak of the devil! He finds Tessus, and immediately they recede now. Equipped with Monacy's dual Berettas, he could do it again. He did him so dirty in the first. A very convincing start to MIBR's first half, and doesn't look like it's going to go that way here for Falcons. Quick into the top side through Squeak. Magis smoked off. Kixon needs to hit a hard shot on a jumping safe, and has done so. So it will be 3v3 for this post.
Bomb has been planted.
They have to wait for Magis to smoke to fade before they activate, but they're taking their sweet time, Chad. I don't see a kit.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough retake. It's late lobby piece as well.
Magis got to get a move on now. Makes it very loud as he leaps on out. Lakowski primed and ready. Very quick deletion of the first. Nice from Magis. Can he get any more? Does so. Just exit. They need to be defusing. Magis has to hold it. Nico has to hit this shot. Falcons, if they want to have hope, a nuke, but he hits it off the defuse. Is that actually going to be? There's no way. There's no way.
I don't even know why he was hanging around. He was hanging around out of frustration.
Yeah, that's what that was.
It. The round was done. That is insane that that shot gets hit. I don't quite believe what I just saw in my eyes.
think we'd be seeing Inferno, to be honest with you, Chad.
No, but this is just wild. The type of teams that they've lost to, this is the beautiful thing about the majors. A 13-8 loss to Bay, a 13-9 loss to Linvision. They lost a map to OG.
Ooh, Nico's Deagle's done something naughty there. The third is crazy. Oh, yeah, he wasn't ready for safe. Still hits one into the belly. Gets him on 50. That retrieval mission could cost Tessus his life if he's not careful. Gets away from the flame.
This is where I hope that the desk is hypercritical of situation. Nico gets 2 kills there, you have a number advantage. What are you doing? Why are you going for one more? Okay, round's going to simmer in. Safe and Breno. Breno's had some impactful moments throughout this Safe as well with opening kills in the AWP. Famas, it's an MP9, it's a scout. The bomb is across secret side. Nobody's rotated down, but they're not to know that. 30 seconds. A finish will have to be found. If Breno can find a kill or some information, that'll help inform Safe for the finish. He's actually going to get a free timing right now and get this kill in main.
Yeah, I don't think Kixon's at all looking at this possibility. So slips through main. That's
Safe's
what you
back
want.
up.
The trade from Magisk, his position is
No
noted.
time.
And with only 10 seconds, you'll have to swing through. Magisk lets him. You can go as much as you want, mate. I know the time is against you. 8, 7. He's just about isolate the duel. Does he fake it? Does he call the bluff? m0NESY not playing scared. Pushes him in. And a necessary conversion from the Nico double dig, but why is it so stressful?
Yeah, but this is it. It's a force buy situation. It has to be. The only way that you're going to eke through that one right there. So you don't win a pistol round in this map. You win the force buy back, but now you're going to have to dig yourself out. Nico aggressive, behind the glaive smoke.
Insani and Nico likely to clash. Masked by the smoke and Loud. Oh, and Insani doesn't matter. Finds m0NESY. He was on top of blue. Just sticking out over the smokes, and Insani, while running, just drive-by kills him.
Nico has to get away from this.
Yeah, they're going to fade pretty soon. They'll park one on red, catch that secret rotate. Tessus under so much scrutiny here.
Oh, they passed.
Oh, a jump scare for Tessus.
Saw the bomb.
Yeah, and a necessary trade out of exit.
He's pivoting back, or is he? So coming in through lobby, Kixon needs at least a kill here.
Yeah, but you're surely going to be double swinging this. It's not going to be an easy duel for Kixon. 2 AKs peeking you. No, they crouch walk in. A real golden opportunity for one. Nico the other. Gets that belated trade onto exit.
Remember, Magisk is lower.
Yeah, and Breno's been lobby this whole time. Just come back down the ladder and waiting for Nico. So Nakauzi sideswipes him, and the plant should be uncontested. Nakauzi has that bomb on his back. Magisk will slip up the vent. And starts his crawl. 2 AKs are behind him on that site. And Breno hits the first bullet. That's what you want to be seeing if you're MIPR. They put themselves on 12, and notice this kind of mute celebration. They're not going to be popping off. They know that they've got to win a whole other map after the end of this one, but the fact that the third is even a discussion.
AWP for m0NESY. You're just going to need, what, 7 rounds in a row?
Oh, is that it?
Crazier things have happened. Oh, the pace on this!
Oh my god, Insani straight in, breaks his legs. And m0NESY chips in elsewhere. What the hell? The timing on the Spanic lines up perfectly, and this round just falls immediately apart. In tatters. All over the map, bodies drop.
Okay, well, trying to finish it with pace off the back of the tactical timeout, thinking, hey, what is their response going to be? Let's just try and throw pace in their face to unravel whatever their opening hold is. Safe would be loving some damage right now, but it's tough to see him getting anything. And I think for MIBR going forward, a bit more standard defaulty rounds, as it is all 5 staying alive for Falcons.
This, however, is hell.
Oh.
Nico giving him a sound cue. He doesn't realize what he's just given to Insani, an opportunity. That's enough of a distraction. Comms flowing, now rushing into Tessus' spray. That's what you're expecting to see. The hero AK gets nothing done. His partner in crime, m0NESY, working on secret stairs early, so this will be a nice opportunity for an AWP. You'd expect to at least get one and fall back. Oh, Magisk is going to chip in. All the way from downtown. Committed to the spray, finds Insani through the smoke, and now, if you still want to commit to B, you meet the AWPer. Feels like the setup's poised to be perfect from Falcons. Oh, and even if the drop, the unorthodox approach, m0NESY, he ain't scared. He gets his frag. Nice reaction shot from the sniper.
All right, pivoting back now, Nico Redpole. Good position to deny all of this.
And he stays tucked. He doesn't want to give them the way back in. And that's Kixon covering Nico. Look at the team play. There's synergy on display now. Is it too little too late, though? Don't forget, just one single round, Kixon's a dead man. Exit bowls him over, but swings to his demise.
Okay, well, that is the first 2 kills for MIBR in the last 3 rounds of play. All right, well, that plant has actually facilitated a safe AWP. And he's even got the trimmings, some utils, some head armor, all the goods. Can it be the difference maker?
Oh, m0NESY's under so much pressure. He still gets one. Down the fence with the bomb, though. That's an awkward one for the CTs to manage. He's done very well to survive the nade barrage.
So quick.
Yeah, but look at the lobby hold. Exit lingers. Catches Kixon quick to it. Lukowski will not be forced out. A missed incendiary. He still has a vantage point. Behind the site, can pivot between them. They're all coming and channeled through that narrow choke of ramp.
Bomb's already almost halfway gone.
Yeah, this is already looking like it could be the last round on Nuke. MIBR, have you done enough? Is there anything from Falcons on this retake? Couple of pieces of util, well placed. Brenno reveals himself as he spams away at the control side smoke.
Gotta get a move on, boys.
They're advancing. They need to be defusing. Look at the time. They've got to get on that bomb. Lukowski catches another. NiKo doing his best. Molly towards the bomb site. NiKo throwing up a storm, but Exit's done it. MIBR take us the distance. The Falcons are on death's door too. Loser of Inferno's going home. I mean, if they're doing a double Molly exec, Magic's position won't be flushed out. NiKo likely will have to take first contact, but it blocks smoke ready. Throws it out as they throw out 2 of their own.
There's a HE from Brenno to clear this.
Here come the mollies. They're not slowing down. They are going to commit to this. Kixon has a sight line over that coffin position. Draws attention to himself, but the flashes are good. Layered nicely. There's Kixon, but it's Brenno that opens the site with 2. Forced away, low HP. Another pistol imminent for MIBR.
Remember, Tesla's got Goosh at the start of the round, so I don't even know how you get back
Save
into
your
this.
Kev. I mean, what have you got? You got m0NESY, the only real kind of possible healthy member of the squad, coming back in to a lost bomb site.
Kixon's the only one that I would say can go for some frags because he doesn't have Kevlar to work with, but he's looking like he wants to usher out of town as well. m0NESY hanging around to escort him, and that's just to limit $300 going the other way. So, throwing the towel on the pistol round. This one's done like a dog's dinner. 1-0 start for MIBR yet again. And there you go. Kixon will grab another kill. If he could have made it a third, that would have equaled a silenced M4. Actually, either M4, but...
yeah, what are you talking about? You're an A4 stat.
I know, but normally they go for silenced M4.
You're right.
Brought back when they got rid of Drop. Putting Exit back in the in-game leadership shoes. This is going to be a force buy back in from Falcons. They won one of these on Nuke. Aggression.
Yeah, very aggressive. Up the guts of middle, escorted by that m0NESY scout. Now the flash. Oh, he's jumping. Oh, Exit was blinded off. Just gets vision in time. Magic's won. Good work from Kixon. It's really not easy for Insani. They know where he is, and they've got him low.
It's the bomb, though, that's down at the feet of the final 2.
Yeah, these options. There is almost no way for Insani to win this. Trying to scavenge any additional util he can find. Another smoke takes his place. He's just going to have to make a Hail Mary maneuver. Hope the flash catches his opponent. And m0NESY, oh my God, goes down. Oh, and he even connects another bullet. How does that one come down to such a close exchange? Kixon, with 3 kills in the round, has sorted the Falcons out.
Something gets an AK. Tech 9's for everybody else. So
a threat.
I don't think you can go fast in this round.
They might
Apparently
disagree.
you can.
They really disagree. Kixon, they all line up for him, but he gets absolutely nothing done, and the B site's open. Oh, this is a catastrophe. Weapons fall into enemy hands, bomb site's lost. You're already panicked, flustered, you spot someone, but you've got an MP9, and you still make it work. That's a nice find from Tessus.
MIBR clearly do not care who you are in the server right now. They are happy to play in-your-face CS. That's smoke. Is it coffins? Is it CT? All right, that's the right choice, as we can see.
Oh, you can see that really limits their retake options now. You're either pushing through the smoke.
And their retakes have sucked.
They really have.
Again, it's down to the wire.
Yeah, you want the second round fought, and now you're in trouble. Maybe not, because Magic's the hero Falcons needed. He runs into the site, burns out one, headshot foul, trying to spam through the smoke. It wasn't far off, you know.
Still going to be damn close on that defuse, isn't it? It will come through, but he might be able to level up the playing field. The only other man who could be getting 5 majors under his belt. They both did it together in Vitality. They got 1-3 together in Astralis. There's pop flash through middle.
See? Lovely. This one's textbook.
I tell you what's concerning the most about the last round is one thing that you would back Falcons in for is their individuals to play heads-up Counter-Strike, and heads-up Counter-Strike is just taking duels, which is exactly what they got offered in the last round. I know it was against armored opponents with Tech-9s, etc., but still, to get so little from Kixon and Nico is inexcusable.
But is that not how we sometimes categorize Brazilian Counter-Strike? It is very kind of, we welcome aggression, there is some heads-up nature to it.
Well, definitely with Legacy, he was already up in the choke of he's walking away, right? He had so much space within that round already. So it's only 2 players on B. Nico and Kixon. Rotation is either m0NESY or Tessus. Everybody going to congregate in Banana now. That nade well placed. Here they come.
Yeah, okay, Kixon. Nico, crossfire tested, held, perfect! Again, empty hands for the B defenders.
Save.
That looks too easy.
It does. And another slow start from Nico. Said it's 3 maps in a row now. 0 and 7, I believe he was on Ancient. I think he was 0-4, 0-5, something along those lines over there on Nuke. And, well, he's 1 and 4 at the moment. And again, it's his bomb site that's exploited.
Not
being
working.
Called around from MIBR.
Yeah, MIBR again are in the right place. They have found the less
have to
guarded
go
bomb
huge.
site.
They
Now
have
just
no help.
m0NESY versus the whole squad. It is a 2v5 on A. What have you got? Turns the flash. Matt gets light on ammo. Still gets 2. Solid output from him, but m0NESY, he was instantly deleted by Lakowski. Your bomb site's lost, and your retakes better be good.
Well, again, they're in this position. A number, look, at least not disadvantaged scenario. We're all leveled up. 3v3. There's a kit in play. Bomb just goes down now. 40 seconds. Do you even try and tussle with this? We know how hard it is to retake on a map like Inferno.
Oh, and Tessus just took 46 damage from a
Saving
HE.
again.
He's backing away.
They are not playing like a team who's trying to win. They are playing like a team who's trying not to lose.
This is crunch time, folks. Masterclass from MIBR, disaster class from Falcons.
All right, finally a bit of banana control, but they're going to break through this.
Yeah, they've got the flashes cocked and ready.
he's
Kixon's about to get nade exposed. Oh, the flash was late, didn't come, so he does manage to remove Insani. That's a big pick-off, big scalp to remove.
Now, this is the type of situation where they might just put full faith in Nico to hold B on his own, right? He's that level of superstar, but he is having a tough go of things, right? Only 1 kill to his name. He's been mainly saving, hasn't really had too many opportunities. And because they've lost the last few rounds towards A, I wouldn't be surprised if they just put all of their cards to back Nico. And then you just get a banana execute in a 1v4. And then you know what happens after that.
And with 60 seconds left, I don't fancy Nico holding on to his smoke. That's it.
All right, well, playing for info top mid again is Tessus. They've done this a couple of times, and they played for info, and they've gotten some, and then it's been bad info. But now Tessus is going to push. It's not just about having a jiggle, it's about going all in.
This is probably what Zonic was saying to them. It's like, when we do this, we need to do more.
Take the game into our hands, and they've got them pinned banana now. Nico, support on the way. Magis through, spawn 2 up banana. What's the timing?
Oh, and 1 lining up nades. Okay, well, that's a lot of info. The whole team's here. Running into his demise is m0NESY, an important trade there from Tessus, so they know the door's locked behind them. They might have to fight forward. And that's what Nico and Magis are positioned to deal with. However, guys, by the smoke, they can slip through CT. 20
time to get
seconds,
to A.
I don't know. Knife out, they probably could.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Gonna have to start running.
They haven't discussed this though. They haven't even had a conversation. This was impossible. It's a retake from Falcons.
They have another smoke. They can smoke off Moto. They also have a molly to work with as well. There's the Moto smoke.
Oh my god.
Bomb's gonna get planted. Bamboozled.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If this is a round that Falcons end up losing, yes it would. This is how you know the 5 players' mental would be in tatters.
Breno and exit. Can you save the day?
This could be it. This round right here, round 9, map 3, remember it. If they lose it, Tessus putting up a fight, and the flash is perfect. Sets himself up for success and avoids red faces, steam coming out of their ears if they lose that one.
We'll have the smoke to block. It's awfully quick, but they don't have banana info. This is going to happen rapid.
Yeah, this is maybe ahead of his internal timing. Yeah, he's still putting out nades. Sideswiped. Good find from Tessus, but traded. He actually gets exit. He braved the flames to take that fight. Falcons have the advantage, but how long will they hold on to it? Nico gets leg shot, bomb gets planted uncontested. Smoked off on Moto, kicks in and m0NESY healthy. If anything, it's going to be Nico tasked with just, oh, never mind, m0NESY just chips in, but so does Insani. Double spray, and m0NESY last seen behind that smoke. He's going to be able to just slip away into the smoke. What's m0NESY doing? Just rotting the clock long enough? Insani's chilling. That bomb's ticking. Half gone. Honestly, braves the smoke. Insani's giving him all the rope, and now he's gonna be in trouble. You don't have a clue, mate. You're looking the wrong way, and Insani closes shop. That's impact from Insani. Never mind a spot in stage 3.
I don't know, with the sentiment of the scenario that's been going on. Oh, he's going to play ahead of this. Knows that he can use the smoke. Actually looking for the fight, so...
This is cheeky,
He's going to jump up.
Yeah, I don't know if Monacy's... Oh, he's ready. Waltzes into the angle. Orpa collects an opener.
Quick reaction. Lakazi knows that there'll be no AWP on long, so immediately goes and takes a lot of space. Look at the break. This is the thing. They're so liberated in this scenario.
That's probably what they said to themselves. It's basically a best of 1 now. This shot. Monacy, he's lost his sight. Kixon's been noted as well. Monacy's going to be smoked and flashed. Gets away, dips away from that swing. One across. Good return from Breno. Oh, and it's the perfect weapon for the job. Safe holding that banana rotate. He just racks him up. It's too easy for him. Falcons plucked on banana.
And look at this. He's picked up a FAMAS and he said, I'm hunting him. I'm taking him. We're removing this guy from the round.
Oh
Nothing will be carried through.
He's trying to save a
We're going to
FAMAS.
find you. And he goes down to exit, getting absolutely destroyed.
A single contribution from Nikola Kovac. Oh, and it gets better for Safe. Didn't even think that would be possible. Kixon tries to take some banana control. A simple nade break, AWP swing, job done. Kixon gone.
It's just
now.
Disbelief, Alex. I can't believe the level of counter-strike the Falcons are not bringing to the server. Nothing is coming easy. It all looks labored. The individuals aren't themselves. They're being out-called, and they're going to lose it on A again.
Yep, pins it in.
Sonny has the bomb.
And he's got the frag onto Magis just perfectly placed. Tessus has got 4 players surrounding him. What is he supposed to do?
Just deathmatching. Sonny has to
Lakazi's
get away.
opened up the
Got
site.
the bomb.
Ooh, bomb loss makes things interesting for Nico and Monacy as they combine their powers to make a 2-on-4 realistic. The loss of the bomb changes everything. Insani caught off. Breno aggressing, trying to get some distance with that sniper rifle. Nico caught on the lip. And now bomb retrieval realistic. Breno, that's a frag. That's one hell of a frag. It's actually got them straight back into the bomb site. Oh, Monacy. The FAMAS once more. He started the round with a FAMAS, and he'll end it with one. Bomb goes down. Nico just watching through his fingers. This was supposed to be the 2 of them, and he's only gotten the 1. Monacy to find the 4. Breno on that box. Named after a Brazilian that came before him. And Breno converts. What a half they're having. Falcons are in trouble. This could be it. Their major could end at the hands of MIBR. We've got 2 minutes, and they're going to hold their breath for the whole duration.
Do they molly it? It's possible. Or do they just give it up? They want to hold on to the U2.
So they will molly and force them back with the flash and swing. Reflash and go! He's caught out completely! Oh, and Insani puts so many bullets down range on the last one. He finds him.
It's all a fake, though, and Safe just got some information holes. I think he saw the bomb.
Okay, well, Monacy, you're dead too. Oh my God, it's actually happening, folks. MIBR to take 9, straight out of the rip. Falcons, they were already hamstrung. A bomb plant would be everything. He'd love some extra cash. Getting run down, tries to take the fight, but eats the flash. Tessus can't even get the bomb down unless he hits another shot. Exits close by. Turns around and loses it. No bomb down. MIBR, they can actually feel it. Long. And MIBR want to add themselves to it.
You can only sing the praises of MIBR. Some great calling on that T side. Constantly outmaneuvering Falcons.
Yeah, but Exit's going to be empty-handed this time.
Still 2 here.
Time to work with.
A minute on the clock, going to pivot at least deeper into Banana for now. Still could go for the finish. Lakazi looking like he wants to cheat away. Block smoke will dart in. That blocks top Banana for 20 seconds. You could even go for a gamble if you're MIBR. I wouldn't even hate that call, and that's exactly what they're going for. Right, you have so many rounds to work with. Take your chances. They have the stack in the right place. Safe has a flash. How well timed and placed will this be?
Right bodies, crosshair in the right place. Nico was inaccurate mid-air. Lakazi finds him. Important from Kixon. Safe is still there as well. Chips in. Monacy on the smoke break. Good for 1. And it's Kixon to save them. Determined as they pick themselves up their first gun round T side. Nico less progressed as he was previously.
Just so much space. This is essentially, can you duel your way into a 4v5 situation?
Yeah, that is the question. That is the question. Smoke's thrown out. Last 30 seconds, they are going to be running into a 5-on-4. Say forward on short, audible wrap. Lukowski comes in, good for his. Gets his work done, and then a little extra double kill. Headshot onto Tessus, and they're not ready for exit. Too many bodies on the site, too little time. Not ready for another. Magisk flicks in. Oh, Magisk! He may have saved the Falcons. They got a plan. They will. They're on the site. Nico punching in the code. Magisk has the cover, running through. Magisk! He is the hero they need right now.
All right, well, are they going to vie for this banana control? Some space feels like it's necessary for the Brazilians. Nico going to tussle with Insani and exit.
Helps you handle it. Oh, quick first bullet accuracy out of Nico, and he's gotten a second. Eight damage is high, but Tessus with the cover just commits to the spray on the predicted swing.
And this is about to be 6 consecutive rounds now out of Falcons to tie things up 10-10. The wobbles now being shown from MIBR, and they've had their opportunities. That safe whiff in the back of Magisk. If that's still in his head, that's going to cause some gargantuan problems down the stretch. This is where the less experience, especially versus this level of Counter-Strike.
Chose the right time to be finding form.
What's the adage go? Better late than never.
Most definitely. Oh, we would have loved lethality there. Position now noted with time still outstretched. m0NESY finds an elevated angle, unpredicted, and the orb ripped away. Breno cowering in a corner. Oh, did he spot him? It's a little cheeky bit of leg. Okay. Hold on.
Can't imply your will into map control. Nico up towards half wall already. Has the support of m0NESY and kicks in. The orb's going to peer in and will catch him on the jiggle. Insani down.
Lovely use of the double zoom there. Tight angle. Knew what he was likely up against and hits it. So good contribution from m0NESY in the opening department. A swinging 5-7 does do significant damage. Gives himself something to work with that coffin smoke. And significant damage actually. Now Tessus and Kickson left wanting. Boosted Breno. There is a little world where he can beat up. He's popping up. Sometimes it just takes a spark. And the rest leads to explosion. 2 left now for Falcons. Breno has stepped up. Lukowski matches his output, and m0NESY's a dead man. Back of a timeout. MIBR break the streak from Falcons. It was 6 on the trot. Now they find their footing.
There's plenty of cash for Falcons. They can go in again, but this one's back on.
They've thrown an Aggie smoke. They'll break it. They're sitting ducks. m0NESY onto Lukowski. And Breno now has to play turntail. Tessus is in hot pursuit. He knows he's going to be under scrutiny. He doesn't care about the incendiary. He wants your head. Runs him down, takes the site, and the round is done. How quick is that? Look at the time. 1 minute 30, the round is concluded.
Well, the celebrations are over quite quickly, aren't they?
Oh my God, yeah, now silenced.
Oh, that is just so quick. The clear of that mid-smoke, 2 players removed immediately, and Tessus, that palming, he was a man possessed. If they deal with that A player, the site is theirs now. Insani alongside an exit, looking for a safe haven. Falcons will be able to take their path of least resistance as they choose it. Congregator, bottom of banana.
Oh, not Insani getting caught on a jump.
Accelerating into exit.
What's he got? What can he do? The captain of MIBR readies himself for battle. Dips out, gets one. The flashes are there, but he's out of bullets. Impact from Tessus. It's broken. Didn't quite get the clear he was looking for, did Lukowski, and now across the pool. Good find from Magisk, gets safe notice. Spotted! Boiler pushes through, covered now eventually. m0NESY had to hit that.
Bomb's not down, gotta be planted.
Yeah, Breno, the unknown entity, walks through. Ollie should spread. Oh, is there a gap? Can he slink through? He's actually going through. He's ahead of the timing. Where's the cover? m0NESY goes down! A double from Breno! The rookie steps up at 11-11! And Magisk a mile away. A 1 versus 2, Kit on the AWP. Breno will have to be the one to get this last frag as well. Behind this, stays composed! That's the cover! That's Breno! Impact on impact! It's MIBR, 1 round away from knocking out the Falcons!
He pipped the gap perfectly, delivers when he had to. All 5 in banana now for this execute.
Up on the line, flash is good, missed shot, kicks and he's just knifed out. Accelerating and just booked by the flashbangs. Straight into the site, Falcons. Step 1 of their mission for survival complete. Bomb planted. A disadvantage retake for MIBR. They have to give this a go.
Tessa still has the smoke, just deployed now towards CT, and Molly as well. This is hopeless. Brenno's going to be late up Banana.
He's the one with the HE. He's so far away. Magic's got his next sweep through. Should be, oh, unless they get misinformation, they have to stay stubborn on this. They have to keep checking. Odyssey will find that Banana player. Here they come, partnered up, put in coffins at the same spot. Safe's alone. Falcons have forced OT. Safe goes down to finish, and look at the relief. This is exhausting. Emotionally bankrupt at the end of this one for sure.
Looks like they want to go for this apps pop again. So 3 players.
See, Brenno was communicating an awful lot there. I wonder if he's got a tell from some util.
This AWP is in a very strong position.
Oh, Brenno again loves to take these incendiary mollies as invitations and safe dispatches of Magis. Now Brenno to be overlooked. Tessus isn't clearing, and already 2 kills flow. That spot on Kixon, they know where the bomb was, and Monacy is getting cheeky. Held by Lekauzi. Just looked away, and as he returns, gets away with the intel. Okay, so you know where Kixon, now Monacy, have been positioned. You can see the immediate reaction from Insani and Exit is to depart B.
Yeah, so just that pressure from Monacy in this situation, knowing he has to make a play after they lose those 2 instantaneous kills, has drawn a massive rotation, while the rest of them have already been able to slink up Banana. So right now, MIBR have over-rotated.
Yes, I mean, this is a definition.
It's just going to come down to the timing, though, because they've understood. They've just cleared out long side. Insani's starting to cheat back over through Speedway, and, well, now the pennies dropped. The util's landed, and they know that they've gambled incorrectly. They've read the situation wrong.
Oh, what? Nico just swings through on the spam. Last few bullets catch him. I thought a 3v4 was hard. Now a 2v4 is even more difficult. He's only just got the bomb down, and Kixon tasked with a 1v3. Nico Monacy no longer with him. It's the spams from Insani and Exit to pick up the first round of OT.
Wow, 2 kills straight through a smoke right there. Does make that retake of that B-bomb side a whole lot easier. Keeping the AWP dynamic. Again, they want to continue to try and get into Halls and Boiler quickly. This time they will jump up, not go the Halls avenue. And they might just go straight into the AWP again.
Flash. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just instantaneous deletion. Safe twice now has opened up the round in favor of MIBR. The sniper putting in a shift. Block on half wall from Insani. Facilitates his teammates to cheat over him. Just be ready to react if there was additional pressure. There isn't.
He's been in the perfect place in 2 consecutive rounds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This time it doesn't come with the follow-up, sure, but chasing their tails are Falcons. They got banana control. There's still 2 here.
Yeah, and Insani seems
They're
like
quick.
he should be able to do it. Oh, he completely pantsed him! Way faster than he was ready for. Don't have to rush this. You smoke the coffins. Exit will try and catch a smoke spam. Is there really more smoke spamming kills coming through? Kixon, quick find onto Lekauzi's rotation. Exit's position noted. He's just going to have to play back. Let's safe see if he can catch anything into Monacy on Banana. They don't budge. They don't buckle. They do not move a muscle. The CTs have accepted that this is not their round. Going for something late, perhaps? Trying to do something on the exit. Magic swings out. Exit gets his. Some damage mitigation here. Safe holds onto his sniper and takes one out on the way out. Missed shot on Monacy. And an overzealous repeat baits the shot. Everyone goes down in the end.
The financial ramifications on either side of the server are nothing there.
It's just a bit of deathmatch.
I think what they're doing is hoping that Falcons think they're saving and start moving early and then can capitalize on a late retake.
Sure.
Because quite truly, right there, going for something a little bit out of the box.
I mean, it was probably the only way in which you're going to win that round.
Here we go, ready for this.
Oh, perfect.
All right,
this
not
time.
3 from 3 for
Yeah.
for safe. It's going to be Monacy to grab the opening kill.
Okay, Falcon Sniper has been the difference maker.
Another smoke into apps. This is they have to reroute. You can't go through
What's
that.
the call, Kixon? What's
You're
the
going to have
call?
to go out short. You're just going to have to go short into A. There's 3 players here. This is going to be a tough crossfire to break.
Yeah, and Sani gets even closer to Lekauzi. And peeking over the edge of that smoke. He's a good find from Magisk, and they have confirmation. Sani fired a bullet. Exit scarpers into the side to lend a hand. So many backs turn. He gets 2.5. It's still Insani in that pit side. Nico will find him.
You got to plant, boys. Get that bomb down. Get it punched in.
7. Wallbang? The only way he was going to deny that. And 24 for 14.
Decent nade damage early. Lukowski chipped away at early. Nico with a flash at the ready to set up, kicks him.
Yeah, okay, he wants to swing hard on this, and they were not ready for that timing. Look at the amount of damage he's done, 150. Thereabouts. Still the opening goes against them. Insani, you'd have thought.
Look at this gap.
Yeah.
Massive gap.
Breno.
Honestly rotated. Couldn't just go for a B split right now. Brenno's going to be on a great timing.
God, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. They're letting Breno cook. And so they should. There is no idea from Nico or m0NESY that there is an enemy behind your line.
This is the round.
This is going to be the round. Nico's got a nade out. m0NESY's focused on banana. Breno is going to have the back turned, and he wouldn't, would he? He just taps him in the back of the skull. Knows that's likely a second body here. The jump scare from Nico felt a nice flick from m0NESY, but it's not going to help. Look at their health. Everyone battered and bruised. Insani again delivering.
Hunt, chase, right? This is the different scenario. MRBR won the first CT-sided round. This time you can actually try and track these down and remove them. Right, you can actually send some players out to try and scamper back these rifles.
Yeah, m0NESY's orb's not retrievable at all.
Yeah, put a lot of financial pressure. They've completely evacuated away from the bomb. There's just going to be one player just to cover this off as they spread out towards T-spawn. Maybe they just don't want to give AK-47s over in this one. Magisk on the off angle. Will he get found behind the tree? Makes the frag. So not hunting at all. Just not giving over AKs. Apparently seeing the value in that heavily MIBR.
m0NESY stalwart on the long side. Short, the responsibility of Tessus and Magisk. Flash and go. Magisk gets spotted out. Tessus lies in wait, turns the flat. Out they drop. Good connections. 2-for-1 trades. That's a big one from Magisk. The pit anchor solid as a rock. And 15 is theirs first.
Jora gave right now. Out of control. This time, Insani will get it. Already pressed forward towards Barrel.
It's a flash. He's not. What? He was blinded. Still find Kixon.
Tessus has joined Nico right now for this B defense. They should just follow through, execute into the site.
The plan seems to be the go. Little bit of damage. Nico's got his nades out. Insani, when his team need him most, he stands up. He delivers. Can't say the same for Nico.
All right, 2v5. Retake of the B bomb site. Good luck, lads.
Oh, they're up those three. You're not clearing me. Lukowski's laughing at him. And MIBR, they ain't bothered. Certainly not Insani.
Well, honestly, you have to give this one a go. We're about to go into double overtime. We reset the field. The CT sides of both these teams have just been a weak point as m0NESY try as you might, but they are just them and they know they've got this one secure. A flashy no-scope short, but 15-15. All right, MacTen, this could just be a B rush. Exit running B with the MacTen in hand.
Yeah, all right.
Why not?
Oh, this would hurt. This is really going to hurt. Nico, can you hold your ground? Stand it and deliver it. Solid. Couldn't do it in the previous, but this time the B defense stands up, steps up. And MIBR sent back to spawn swiftly.
Would you believe it if I said that's only Nico's second multi-kill in 31 rounds of play?
Oh, yes, I would. Actually, I've been watching the same game you have, but
yeah.
Still baffling.
That will say finds himself in the situation that m0NESY did. Russian B with an AWP. That's definitely a bit of a different flavour. Misses the shot. Nico finishes it off. And they would have loved that round one earlier as m0NESY tries to bring some energy. But that one was just a shutdown and a quick one. All right, well, trying something a little bit fast and out of the pug realms. A B rush with the MacTen on exit, just leading the charge, but they run through the utility into their demise. Nico with his second opener, second multi-kill. We turn into the second round of double OT.
Strat book gets stretched thin.
Exit with a clear, safe for the pick.
Yeah, not this time. Kixon's been caught off. He's learned his lesson. Or has he? Ooh, a missed shot from safe. God, dangerous game being played, and Nico is an opening death once more. Caught off by the Insani spam. Awkward now, very uncomfortable. Yeah, the first two they're looking for is this Danish duo.
That's Rap Smokes.
Tessus goes looking. I think he spotted something towards the apartments. Magisk is on high alert, coming out. Support from Tessus. He's light on bullets, and now they're light on defenders. Magisk does transfer for two. He makes it manageable for m0NESY.
Long rotation in. Was trying to lock down that B site. push down Banana, pipe his way up middle. Haven't had a magic Monacy moment just yet. Plenty of opening kills. Would love a specky clutch.
I mean, considering it's 180 degrees between this crossfire, it is going to have to be specky. Exit plan from the site. Feels his position from the trajectory. And Safe will just peek on in. He ain't scared.
That's some confidence.
He's still spotting, at least so they'll get the info. Lacazzi's going to ask questions of Nico. He'll shy the nade. Minor damage. Turn flash. Nico does connect onto Lacazzi's long presence, and now Magis, he's ready. Tessus was too, but it doesn't matter at the hands of Insani. The flash layering's perfect, and MIBR take the site. Nico, stubborn for another. Breno has pit, they got a man advantage. MIBR to take the lead as we swap sides.
Oh, flash is coming through. Monacy had a glimmer of that. Dipping deep pit now. Breno can just chill. Kickson going to come in through apartments. Going to have to try and set him up, and that flash maybe slightly premature.
Safe's ready as well if he tries to advance. Kickson now gets spotted out. Ouch, through the wall though. 65 to work with. Time-sensitive mission, and they're gone. MIBR in the lead as we swap sides. Just one meager round to boast from Falcons defense. We've seen some dynamic warping into OT from Safe, and ooh, narrow miss. Elevated angle from Testes may have saved him, and it's a flick he's hit before.
Same setup again. So we've seen Exit lob out this flash, and Insani go for the push. Will he go for it again? Yes, he will.
So stubborn. That's what you wanted, though. Kickson anti-flash behind the half. Takes that sound cue as an invitation.
Takes
his head off. Breno wins it. Magis can't quite believe it. Little crouch peek headshot. Beautiful.
And perfect block towards B. Does stunt them just running in. So Breno's actually... Oh, he's going to push this. He's going to push this. He's feeling himself.
Tessus is actually reading the potential for this. Breno. Jump scare. Tessus ready. He heard the smoke and immediately prepared his crosshair.
It's hard to fault Breno there. He's had some massive X-Factor moments in this game. He's overstepped the mark there and given one over, but the plays that he's made is why MIBR is still in this game.
The round ends
they're going to have to save again.
Anticlimactic as possible.
Oh, we're not getting the fever pitch Inferno with the back and forth, the crazy retake.
I mean, this whole game has been around this like silent battle. You described it, you know, it's IGLs, it's pieces on a chessboard, and two dudes just going back and forth without playing one another.
There's no reason not to do that again, because when you are just going for this default, you seem to be coming out on top. Here's the change.
Oh, and a nice pick-off. Nico this time. It's an opening kill. Exit goes, nameplated now.
Safe starting to rotate. They're feeling the pressure. Lacazzi blocks middle. The rotation's on the way. It's all going to come down to the timing because they're on the way in.
Insani, you need something, anything, to give your team anything for this retake. Retaking B, number disadvantage. It's just not going to happen. Break. Visible, a momentary chance for the spam. Lacazzi has bullets thrown his way. Falcons sit up in their chair, 3 frags away from surviving another day of play. MIBR, just the 3 of them now with their fate in their hands. It's not looking good. It's not looking possible. The B site lost. Insani empty-handed, 27 frag haul. Breno's been doing everything he can for the boys, and he keeps going. So does Safe. Are they doing it? Is there a way back in? Nico's gone. Only Magis. I can't believe it. MIBR on the defuse, and we need another.
They were down. They were out. That's a 3v5 retake of the B bomb site.
It's supposed to be impossible. Breno comes swinging around for 2. Safe with a contribution. I thought it was done. I thought it was over, and I think the Falcons did too.
You can't get too far ahead of yourself, not with this kid in the server. Breno, another impactful round. The major rookie steps up and pushes us into another overtime.
Push-ups now.
I think you're bang on, Alex. I think they thought it was done. MIBR will not relent. They will not surrender. Kickson, he's just going to have to take the game into his own hands, doing his best Insani impression right now. Charging up Banana when Nico can't. Kickson can, and he does it again.
That's what you want to see. Kickson does what Nico couldn't. Swings into the site. He ain't dead. He ain't done. 2 HP on him. He's just telling Tessus, trade me. Smoke on CT. Breno's caught Magisk on the lurk. That was just a smoke spam.
That boost was perfect. Got a view over the top of that.
Saw him. They've slowed down.
Yeah, they could have tried to brute force in the rotations there, and look at this. If Safe just gets to post up in second middle, there is absolutely no way back. This is the best weapon for the job. You have to finish B Falcons, and you don't know it.
Yeah, they've died to this boost before. Breno this time setting up Lakowski for it. Masked by the smoke, but can uncrouch. A break. Check damage. Honestly, and Nico wanted Kickson low. Tessa's headshot now. It reveals his position. That's an important find from Monacy. Removes the booster. Where's the one that boosted him? Coming in from Coffins. Confirms it. Ooh, Monacy got put so low. Look at their health, but he's got the AWP. Little does he know, it's the worst weapon for the job.
He's close, and the 40 seconds have just begun. Safe's going to give this one a look.
Kickson goes down. Safe with the first in the round. A wallbang not far off. Nico gotta play safe. Nothing is a given in this game. That 5v3 is the embodiment of that. And Nico will close it down. Falcons realizing they are gonna have to fight tooth and nail.
One man making noise. The rest of the pack behind. Block smoke there. There's a break available. Kickson can lob this open, and they can try an entry through it.
You just need everyone to be on the same page, singing from that same hymn sheet. Exit's just going to be exposed in the open. He tucks around, gets away to the first box. Good dink found already. Kickson put down. Nice work. It's Insani and Exit. This two-man defensive. Both found their early frags. Exit another. They need to put him down. A dink. How is that a dink? Monacy's a dead man. Drive by on the USP. Tied up a piece, 19 each. Monacy holding for the extension. Lakowski tucking in close. This is a very disruptive
They're swinging.
position.
They're swinging.
Here they come. Bonacia sitting dark. No cover. How easy is that? MIBR ripped 3 out of the server. Just Nico and Magis. They know Magis is likely close by. And so easy for them. They just flush him out with an incendiary. Sidelined. 1-on-4 for Nico. An impossible task with the time at hand. Here's one rotating, doesn't get that instant one tap that would have made us a little bit more excited for this. And down he goes to safe. Okay. Buys time with the half-wall smoke. Here comes Breno's progression, and he is on his own. Safe, he started his CT round with an orb in apps, but he didn't have a Magis got close.
So what's the response? If you go into B, this half-wall smoke is still up. They're trying to push through.
Okay, Kickson gets flashed in. This time, Insani doesn't get it full blind. That's the difference. Strong start to the Falcons' defense. Still, though, possibility for error. Oh, you've lost your AWPer. Lakowski pulls a rotate with just him on the site. And the Tessus goes down. That's even more convincing. Safe picks off Nico. He's killed one B. Tessus fighting Lakowski. It's all over the shop. We're playing on both fronts, both sides. Lakowski onto Tessus. It's slipping through their fingers, Judd. Piece by piece, player by player, pulled apart. MIBR for 21. A golden opportunity now presents itself. Just Magisk. A 1 versus 3. Or MIBR will have 2 match series points of their own. He knows he's got to be quick with this. Flash through the smoke. Exit's ready. 21. 1 away from the magic number. It has to be perfect here, or the Falcons will be eliminated.
And this time it's a change. It's going to be an apps pop.
Okay, well, they're testing
3
Magic.
players here. Monacy short. Magisk in pit. Tessus long side.
Yeah, head of the flashes. 1.5. Needed that from Monacy, but he's backwards. Oh, he jumps around, wiggles it about, and hits a second. Insani's into the pit now, though, and on the nade break, spots the mantle up. The bomb is making its way in and has info on them both. One planting. Orb slips into the short side to catch them. Approaching. Good catch from Nico.
Insani, you can do this.
He could do this. He could eliminate Falcons right here and now. A 1v3 for the young gun. 31 frags deep. Insani is a beast. Spamming smokes, looking for him. Little bit of a connection. That was all they were hoping for, and they will find him. Surviving their first test, Falcons get away with it.
How does Monacy get that second kill? He felt like he should have been dead to rights after getting pantsed in the previous round. He hits an absolute stunner of a second shot just to keep them alive. First one's great, pivots into shot. God damn, exit.
Oh, you had to put it in slow-mo, did you?
There's only 2 players on A.
To eliminate
There's only
them.
2 players on A.
Magisk is playing a pixel gap. This is so exploitable. You got to play this perfect, Magisk, because they're coming for you. You're blind, you're dead! And I think this might be it! It's their turn! They're the ones that have to win the 3v5. They don't have the advantage anymore. We all saw it happening. We didn't want to believe what we were seeing. And Safe picks it up. We expected the Falcons gliding into playoffs, vying for the trophy, making Vitality work, but oh no! We expected the Falcons to take flight. Instead, their ticket is booked by MIBR. A flight home instead.
Squeaky blown off.
Oh, the lurk smoke flash really implies vents, and oh, he is. He's going to make the sound of everything. Makes it really clear where he's got up to, but instead they run into the stack on ramp. Not bad from Body. What a shot onto Simple.
And surrounded, deathmatching now.
Yeah, they know where Frozen was, huh?
Yeah, so at this point, Frozen a 1v3. Not going to see any kills. Maka, a bullet between the eyes, and a great start from the French. So a couple of Deagles. Actually, 5. Let's see if the meat cleavers of FaZe can find some heads. These are the easiest rounds to call if you're Karrigan. Hey guys, buy a Deagle and go search.
Go kill people if you can.
Make magic happen.
Feel like there was a lot of calories burned during that last series.
Yeah, going from match to match quite quickly here. So, oh, okay, bit of spam damage there from Elige. That's cheeky. And there you have it. Okay, well, just going to be the 2 remaining. Simple and Rain. Rain's been able to get in towards the lower deck, but with 38 seconds left on the clock, we'll need to start to get a bit of a wriggle on.
Just seeing if anyone oversteps the mark. Just Simple, and oh, there's a nice Deagle headshot. That's what you're waiting for.
Okay, so
down.
It softens up the rotations a little bit. Maybe Simple could get a plant out of this. Rain's about to be swept under the rug. And never mind, I think that plant was a hope and a prayer. Simple was going to walk out into exercise. Oh, okay.
Nice shot.
Well, maybe he does get the... Oh, he's playing for frags. He's playing for damage. Simple with 2. Now he can plant.
They should be able to run him down. Body just can't play scared here, and he doesn't.
Okay, some nice shots.
Fair play. I mean, the output from the 2 of them is way more than they bargained for.
Yeah, they've actually gotten away with some decent damage and the plan to give Karrigan some extra cash to call behind.
Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, and a step to confirm it.
Well, does he clear lockers? Because that step might draw his attention. He might not be so diligent on the clears. Body coming back.
Okay, click, tap. Oh, Rain. That's impact. Gravity from behind. He's going to get shot in the backside. Frozen's the one to bring him down. Lucky's still on the side. Hang on. A flurry of frags. He's killed himself. Oh! Lucky. What a round.
What happened?
3 kills.
What happened to exercise there? He crated?
I think he must have. Unless there was a molly on the floor, he like walked into his own.
Yeah, we're going to have to catch that in the replay right there. But Rain gets 2 kills. They immediately start to cascade in towards that site, but they don't have the information. So Rain gets 2 kills. It's the Orpa and Body dead.
How does Rain die?
He's going up the ladder. Somebody's watching. This is the thing, right? So he goes straight up the ladder. Here it is, the exercise. He's going to fall off, I guess.
Fall off. Great.
Simple, with getting the bomb down and those couple of kills on the Deagle round, he has a little bit more cash. So he's going to invest right now into the AK. It's a partial buy. And they're popping.
Oh, he's in so much trouble now. Dead man booked. Main's in trouble. Exercise out of bullets. But it looks like they've done enough. Simple's AK, he's managed to connect. And now in the open is Maka. Wait, to oh, he couldn't finish. He hit 3 bullets. He's just missing that final connection. 22 points of health. Maka.
You're riding the high. This is the type of Counter-Strike 3D Max like to deal with, and you heard from the devs touching upon just the lack of proficiency for the French on Nuke. Another opener, Body finds this. Karrigan jumping in, he doubles up!
What? This is game. This is a game of FaZe Clan versus 3D Max. This is what you have to expect when these 2 teams clash. It's already cinema. People flying off of rooftops, crazy multi-kills. It's only just begun. And Karrigan decides he's had enough. That's his first 2 frags.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, remember, the economy for 3D Max is still ropey. Only 1 man stays
True.
alive. So can they work into this and break the money?
They always bring that entertainment value. Ooh. Kerrigan, just by cutting noise and waiting, it looks like a frag's going to come his way, doesn't it? Beautiful. Oh, and even has info on the AWPer. Oh, he nearly had himself a fourth there. Maka just for survival at this point, I suppose. The site's going to be lost. The bomb will be planted.
Is the key to success for FaZe into the next. Bomb goes off. Door's blown out.
We're not missing the fundamentals.